What is up, man? Happy Tuesday to y'all, man. Hope y'all having a smooth Tuesday. Hope it's debonair, copacetic. Hope you had a cool Monday transferring into that Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Welcome to the night live, man, with your boy YsEats. Basically, where I entertain that chat, man. Yo, that guy Fuller. Yo, that guy, how you feel? You be number one all the time, man. I ain't gonna lie. You holding down that number one spot popping up, man. No cap. It used to be Jose, Esquive, but it's you now, man. You holding down that number one spot, man. Shout out to you, gang. Appreciate you always tuning in early, you feel me? My bad starting the live 8 minutes late, you heard? Hope you having a cool night though, man. I just had some chicken with some rice, something slight. You feel me? Hopped on the live with y'all, ready to have a grand time. He said, always got the noties. Oh, you got the noties, man. I ain't even tell you put the noties on, man. That's love, bro. I love that, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to say one thing, man. Stephanie Nicole Fuller. Shout out to Miss Nicole in the building. Miss Nicole, you got the number one spot for the ladies, though. You know what I mean? Because that guy is a dude. So you got the number one spot for the ladies, no number two. You the first lady, you know what I mean? So salute. But back to what I was saying, though, people like y'all, man, I rock with y'all heavy, man. And in due time, I would like to show my appreciation, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go too depth into that, but I'm somebody that look, man, when people kind of rap with me a certain way, I want to look out for them because a lot of people be hating, man. They be hating on your boy, man. You feel me? It's just like I don't know what all the haters. I've been having haters forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of them been close, some of them been random people. You know, it's just a lot of haters, man. I even had kids that I used to mentor, and their friends hated that I was the mentor, bro. You know what I mean? So this junk goes deep. You know what I mean? So basically, what I'm saying, man, people like y'all, man, I gotta make things right, man. And he said, hey, cause they see a man trying for real. They don't want to see you trying, man. And it's sad for real because in my hood, I'm known in my hood in the sense of they watch me, gang. They watch me go through all the phases of life. You know, they watch me bring the dames to the spot, knock them down. No dames. They watch me 7 whips on the block. You feel me? No whips. They watch me take the bus, move away, come back. U-Haul vibes. You know, they don't watch me do all the progress, man. They just can't salute your boy for still going. You know, they probably want me to fail for real, you know what I mean? And it sucks because it shouldn't be like that, bro. We in the same community. You feel what I mean? But I don't really focus too much on that because I'm like a different way with them, not how I'm with y'all. But that being said, it's a certain way I gotta handle them. God has already showed me. You know what I mean? But with the people, the ones that I really love, bro, like that guy, Stephanie Carl, and other people in the world, bro, I really rock with y'all, man. Yo, Susantas, what's up, man? Say, yo, little skinny, fully. What's the word? I really rock with y'all, man. And when I went to the store today, he said you look like a lime official Oski Wawa. Y'all like that name, man? Yeah, lemon, lime, Spritey. But now I went to the store today. Got off the bus because the whip in the shop right now. I told y'all. So I went to the store today, and the official cashier was working. You know what I mean? And I wish I should have recorded this interaction for y'all to just post how the people that rock with me really interact with me. It's all good vibes. So like, it's an OG. He do security in the store. He be having like the pipe on him, and I've been going in that store since it was brick. When I say brick, I'm talking about winter, bro. When it was winter, I used to have this big red jacket. Hold on, let me get it for y'all, because it's brick where I'm at. It's like a North Face for real, you know what I mean? Boom. And I used to work at this parking spot and they gave me this jacket and I ain't like the jacket at first. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all because I was on some swaggy cool stuff. I used to work at a hospital. Matter of fact. So I was trying to rock this at the hospital, you know what I mean? Cool bubble junk, you know what I mean? It's dames and nurses at the hospital. I can't be rocking the big impart. So long story short, but this jacket done saved me mad winners game. This jacket done literally saved me mad winners, mad crazy walks, fool. You know what I'm saying? There's been times, fool, I took the bus, I ain't had no weight back. I had to walk miles, you heard? In the cold, but the jacket, it wasn't nothing, you know what I mean? Heat up. But the reason I'm telling y'all this, man, I've been going to that store for a minute, fool, since it was winter time for real. So I ain't even know the OG at first, you heard? When I used to come in there, he'd be in there. I'd be like, yo, what's good, OG? But it'd be mad weird dudes in there, you know, fake gangsters and shit like that. Cause it's in the hood. So he'd be like, what's up, young blood? So one day he talked to me. He was like, yo, Wave, what's up? He said, Eric Hanada Allison Fuchetti, JKVM16. He said, thoughts on the greatest college ball player ever, Christian Laettner. And I don't really like him like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can say he's the greatest ever, but I think the greatest college basketball player ever is Kyrie Irving, bro. He played like 3 games at Duke, dominated, got hurt, went drafted, killed in the league. You know what I'm saying? But look, so the OG, he see me coming in there with the trench whole time brick. So he just used to say what's up to me, you know what I mean? So one day he like, man, I could spot you coming from a mile away. I'm like, you can spot me coming from a mile away? What you mean by that, OG? He like, your walk. Let me do your walk for you, man. This your walk. So he started, I started cranking out like, man, that's my walk for real. Yo, tip music, fully. He like, yeah, that's your walk, man. That's your walk. Let me do it again. So he had me rolling, but I rock with the OG because he's cool, bro. You know what I mean? Cheeseburger, fully. What's the word, man? Nah, for real, like he mimicked my walk. You know what I mean? He's like, that's your walk, man. I see that walk. I'm like, yeah, that's him coming. So I go in there today. The OG working, me and the OG, we locked. You know what I mean? He don't even mess with some of the guys that come in the spot, but he rock with me. So he like, what's up, youngin? I ain't seen you in here in a minute. Cause I went there yesterday. I was like, yeah, my whip in the shot. He like, oh, okay, you have a whip now. You ain't on the bus. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, something happened to the window. He like, man, who did it? That happened to me, bro. I got him locked up. So I'm like, OJ, I don't even know who did that, your dog. So I just gotta take that to the chin, you heard? So I go in there today. Fool, I come in there. He like, man, bro, I heard some things about you. I'm like, you heard what about me? He like, you was in here stripping, bro. I'm like, what? Man, I wasn't in here stripping. He said you was like, He started doing some funny shit, bro. I'm talking about he had everybody in there rolling, bro. I'm rolling too, bro. I'm like, oh, get your ass out of here, man. He like, I got a video. So he said he got a video. I'm like, this dude look at me like, what? He got a video? I'm like, man, what are you talking about? This AI, you know? Because I be seeing the little AI clips where dudes will go to the grocery stores and do AI videos of random people doing weird shit, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, that can't be me. He like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I seen that online though. I was thinking about doing that. I'm like, nah, you can't do me like that, OG. So long story short, me and him politicking. He like, man, I'm thinking about doing social media, man. Somebody got paid on Facebook. He like, somebody got $200 on Facebook, dog. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm like, yeah, OG, it's bread online. He like, but I'm too OG for that. I'm kind of old, bro. I'm like, you're not too old, bro. Let me show you some stuff, man. Like, he like, let me see. So I showed him some clips on IG. He's like, these your clips? I'm like, these just clips I think to entertain. I'm like, you gotta post that. He like, man, that's federal. That's federal. I'm like, nah, as long as it's not no M or nothing. He like, I'm gonna think about it. So boom, man, him chop it up, have a great time, fool. The official cashier's on here, man. It's East African dude. Solid. Bro ain't never bipolar. He always straight, you feel me? Cool, bro. Come in, my mans gave me a whole 5 pack of wood last week for a free ski, bro. I come in there, you know, I usually get the 5 packs. So I come in there this night. I'm like, yo, homie, let me just get the 2 today. He like, nah, YS, that ain't like you. you usually get the 5-pack. I'm like, yeah, but the 5-pack bread ain't really there. I'm gonna keep it straight. He like, it's all G, bro. Just what you got. I'm like 7. Cause it's usually 12. He like, nah, bro. Just take the 5-pack. You good. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, that's official. So I slide back tonight. I got a bill on me, blue face. Cash the bill. I'm like, yo, gang, can you change that out? Throw me some tens in there. He's like, for what? I'm like, it's good. Just throw me some tens in there. I'm like, you be looking now, man. I gotta throw you some. He's like, no, brother, it's okay, brother. No, brother. I'm like, nah, bro. No good deed goes unpaid, you heard? So I'm like, yeah, I got you. So OG like, man, you handing out the bread? Where mine? So I'm like, OG, I got you too. So slight though, yeah, man. So I threw my boy a little something, and I threw OG a little something because it's not about me throwing them something, bro. It's about the vibes that they provide at the store. You know what I mean? Because you be going to the store and they be having bipolar ass cashiers, bro. One day they're like, "Hey, YS, how are you? Yeah, man." And next day they're like, man. And it's like, yo, gang, that's cool with the women, but you's a man, fam. You gotta handle that. So what I'm telling them they official. I tell them, I say, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you too. I rock with y'all. Everybody else in the store, they like, dang, you say that too, man. We be hearing that all the time, bro. I'm like, bro, because it's the truth. Everybody else in there, them boys be bipolar, gang. I had to get on this one cat shit. I'm looking like, bro, I see all 3 of y'all. Like, he has some homies with him, but he just acting like a shorty. You know what I mean? He one day he cool, next day he just off, bro. You know what I mean? Bro had his whole foot on the freaking counter. Like, gang, take your feet off the counter, bro. I'm about to put my shit right there. I'm telling him shit like that. You good? Like, you straight, bro? He's like, my dad, like, what's up with you, fool? It's not your crib. You know what I'm saying? So that's how quick the energy switch with bruh. I'm on his top bully mode, like I'm like, ring this up, man. Yo, let me get that. This how niggas talk to him. You know what I'm saying? When I with that official catch, I'm like, hey brother, how you doing, man? You smooth? Can I please get the 5-pack? You know what I mean? Cause it's like, it's what they deserve. Dogs like that. Hey yo, let me get that 5-pack, bruh. Yo, you ready? Pressure. Constant pressure. Like I know, bro, hate to see me coming to the store because I'm coming because he know he not cool. It's like, yo, to be smooth today, it's gonna go right. If you not smooth tonight, it's going left. You know what I mean? But everybody that rock with me for real, man, like I'm gonna be locked in with y'all like that for real all the time. You know what I mean? How I am with the OG and the cashier. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I know. I know the opposite for the others, you know what I mean? But just show love, bro. Look out for folks. That shit go a long way. The fiend, you laughing? I'm telling you, real stuff. He like, hey man, when you taking this, I don't know what we were talking about. Courier, man, you need to go drop some packages or boy. Cheeseburger said I heard him and Woody beefing. Woody? I don't even know Woody. You talking about Young Thug Woody? Nah, Woody be catching bodies, man. I don't want no smoke with that guy. He said, I ain't never seen you switch up. Nah, Steph, I rock with you, but I ain't gonna hold you. For the ones that I don't rock with, bro, it's bully mode. I do not rock with them. It's no go nothing. It's no fly zone, no talking. You don't even crack a joke. No smiling. Just complete silence. But I used to work at, bro. They used to report me all the time at this job, man. I used to work this hospital job. Man, I used to do all the work. Man, I'm bringing out, the P500 mattresses. For you guys that don't know what a P500 mattress is, it's like a water bed, bro. And it's specifically for people so their skin don't have issues when they go through surgeries. So a lot of P500s, they serve surgery patients. So it's constant surgeries going on. So I'm grabbing a lot of these out of the ER. So bro, I'm bringing 7 mattresses down through the hallway, bro. Like it's the circus. Yo, why is the mattress? They like, oh my god, can you see? I'm like, yeah, So I'm doing all that, fool. People that I'm working with, it's a couple shorties. Now keep in mind, they just mad because it's shorties in the hospital, bro. I'm talking to shorties in the hospital. They work with shorties. So they mad about that, but it's like, dang, people just rock with me, fam. So they reporting me to the manager, bro, every week. Like, yeah, he was talking to this lady on the ninth floor, the receptionist. They had a long conversation. Like, you don't want me to talk to these people? Anybody that's ever worked in a hospital, bro, if people rock with you, they talk to you, gang. So these folks reporting me, bro. The same people that's reporting me as I'm coming through the door at work. They're like, "Hey, YS, how you doing today?" Bro, I can't wrap my mind around this. I'm like, yo. So I literally just had to, like, 50 Cent said this. Like, 50 Cent had to do this one time when the reporter's like, hey, 50, why don't you take care of your kids? And 50 Cent walked past him and smiled. He's like, you see that? That takes skill right there. To hear something stupid and crazy and just act like you just don't hear it. So when I used to come in, bro, I'm telling you, they used to do this daily, bro. Same folks reporting, be like, hey, YS, how are you today? I just had to walk past them like this. I'm not lying to y'all, bro. this, this shit was wild. I'm talking about, don't let me be in the break room eating my lunch. They come in there and try to, I gotta put headphones on, gang. I don't know if they trying to get intel from me or I don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? He said, I will subscribe if I can be my junior, your honor, their packs up. You know what I'm saying? He said, I know you love your Lakers, but honest opinion about 30 teams, where do you place the Timberwolves? Man, the Timberwolves, they up there in the West, man. I would say they like top four, top five. In order for them to go to top one and top two, they need to trade Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? They need to bring in a solid big man. They need to get rid of Gobert because Gobert is only for defense. They need a big man that can score the ball, fam. Colbert, he's a liability. You know what I mean? He gets rebounds and all, but he's kind of a liability to the squad, bro. They need to be able to put up numbers. AE can put up numbers. Nathaniel can put up numbers. Everybody, real global. Fully! What's the word, man? I'm telling you real stuff right now. So they need a big man that can score the ball. Because they got a lot of scores on the team, but a big man that can score the ball and dominate the paint defensively. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they gotta go get Embiid or somebody, but he said, what was your favorite movie of all the ones you casted in so far? Man, if I was to cast in a movie, I'd be in New Jack City, man, or Paid in Full. People used to say I was like I'd be like Mitch and Paid in Full, but then sometimes I act like Ace. You know what I mean? So Paid in Full is my one of my favorite movies, man. He's like, hey, Ace. Listen, I'm gonna get a character like, man, Ace, I ain't gonna lie, Ace. I swear, bro, I'm on that, man. Anybody that ever looked at me funny, anybody that ever said something, anybody that ever did anything, bro, I'm on that with them, man. We gotta find Sonny, man. We gotta find Sonny, man. Yeah. What y'all think? Was that horrible? He said Timberwolves wise, bro. You speaking facts. As a fan, you right. Yeah, bro. Wolves got pieces, bro. You gotta get rid of Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, pack them boys up, bring in a big center that can score the ball and dominate defensively. And then if they can get like a solid guard, because Conley, he cool and all, but they need a solid guard, bro. A solid guard that has offense. They shouldn't have traded Rob Dillingham. They bugged. Rob Dillingham was the guard that they needed. Rob Dillingham has the ability to literally break down the defense, bro, and create shots for multiple people. This is what he did at Kentucky, but I don't know what that was about. But they need a solid guard that can score the ball just as much as AE, because that's going to take pressure off AE. AE does a lot of dribbling. He's a scorer, bro. You know what I mean? He don't need to be doing all that dribbling. He just need to get to his spots, bucket. You know what I mean? They need to hire me for the Wolves. He said, would you ride the bang bus, homie? Man, if it's just me and the shorty on there, possibly, but do I want to be on OnlyFans? Not really. He said, yeah, can't lie though. Ant-Man kind of wild and good. Yeah, but he doing too much dribbling though. That's taking away from his ability to score, bro. All that dribbling. You know what I mean? You need somebody that they so good at scoring the ball, the defense is gonna be on them. That's gonna free AE up just to hit the trays, mid range, live dunks, easy for him. Yo, shout out to Nader, man. He said prayers for San Diego, man. I ain't know what happened out there, man. He said Nick about to pull a lick at construction site. Nah, bro. Even construction job's a good job though, man. He said Wemby. Yeah, that boy Wemby might take it this year though. Wemby the alien. Wembyana ain't playing around, man. Wembyana is really structured when it comes to basketball. You know what I'm saying? That boy dribbles the ball, he shoots the ball, he blocks the ball, he dunks the ball, passes the ball, finesses the ball, lays the ball, acrobatic. He does everything, bro. You said A ain't the best in the league, to be honest, but in my opinion, he the best in the Wolves. Now A is the best in the league, but he's lazy, bro. You feel me? In order for AE to become the best, he must. I don't know. I think his favorite player is Kevin Durant, but he must study Kobe Bryant, bro. Because at some point, the Wolves franchise will get tired of AE. So he only got about 4 more years to like lock in for him. Yeah, I mean, he's done good for the amount of years he's been here, but hey, there's issues with the coach. Making it to the finals and getting knocked out is not good enough, gang. You guys got to at least get conference finals. You know what I mean? Saying like, got to advance more. That's what the organization want to see. So there's always stars coming out of college, bro. So you always got to remember that. Although he's the star player, he has about 3, 4 years to really make a statement. But if he want to be the face of the league, it's a lot that comes with that. But I don't know. Does he want it? That's the question. Giannis is better than AE because he has a better work ethic, bro. AE is athletically gifted, skillfully gifted, but that won't take him so far because there's a lot of good players in the NBA and there's a lot of young players in the NBA. Now AE just suffered an injury. I feel like that injury affected his play against OKC. A lot of you guys don't pay attention, but he's very electric. He didn't look electric. He looked like he was kind of like lagging, limping a little bit, but just trying to play it over because he didn't want to go out like a sucker. But at the end of the day, he needs to like lock in. He needs to really get in the gym, really have a championship mentality, or it's not gonna work, bro. Giannis is way better. Giannis is a champion, man. Giannis has a champion's mind. He takes being a basketball player serious. Hey, he just goes off his skills. But that ain't gonna get you too far. It's not high school. Injuries can set you back, bro. So when you healthy, you gotta ball out. No cap. He said, "I seen enough Wemby, the greatest basketball player of all time." Yeah, Wemby is like a cheat code, bro. But you gotta understand Wemby's mind, bro. Wemby understands the disadvantages of being 7 feet or whatever. You don't have lateral skills. You're not a good dribbler. I don't know about passing. Some big men are good passers. You're not smooth finessing layups. So these are all the things that he knew he had to like work on. He had to work on the contact, how he's gonna feel the contact. Like so when he first came into the league, like this was the issues. But if you see him now, those are not the issues. That's why his mindset is like if he continues to have that mindset, they will never be able to beat that dude. I'm not gonna hold you. He says, dude, don't get me wrong. AE my favorite current player, but at the end of the day right now, he's slacking, bro. Yeah, I know he's slacking. He need to step it up, or they gonna get rid of him. He's slacking right now, big time. He on C mode. I seen AE first year. He was on A. That when he was putting posters on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Will, you gotta chill, bro. He said I was a D1 athlete in baseball. My coach instructor said to boof uppers or take steroids. Yo, bro, I'm sorry your coach told you to do that, King. Why you ain't just work hard? Nah, this man Bob said he was out there popping them uppers and taking them roids. He said, "Nah, Magic, MJ, Kobe, and Bird, my Mount Rushmore, the NBA." Kobe had a crazy mindset, bro. I'm telling you, Kobe's mindset was like this, right? Check it out. Kobe. I watched Kobe say this thing. And that's why I used to work out a lot, bro. With basketball related though. But he had said this thing to me. He said, "You are a thief." He said, "No, I took Adderall instead. That's way better, way better. Don't listen to the coach, man. He's trying to send you off a cliff full Grand Canyon." You know what I'm saying? But Kobe said this thing, right? It applies to anything, not just basketball, right? Whatever you like, right? So he said, "Yo, it's 24 hours in a day. Boom. Let's say you take the time to spend, you take segments to spend time with what you truly like." So I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" So he's like, "Man, I like basketball, right? So since I was young, I wake up in the morning and train probably from 9 to 10. Then I'll chill. Then around like 12 to 1, I'll train. Then I'll chill. Then around 3 to 4, I'll train. Then I'll chill. Then around maybe 7 to 8, I'll train. Then I'll chill. I might just watching basketball. At the end of the day, he spent so many hours with basketball that anyone that just worked out for one time, you're not gonna catch up. So 30 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, 10 minutes. It just I just give you intervals on an example of time. It could be whatever time you have, bro. If you take just 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes and spend time or segments throughout the day with what you say you truly like, you will have mastered it, been training yourself for so long to the point where it's nothing to you. That's why a lot of what he did on the basketball court was nothing, bro. They said somebody said they watched this man work on one move 45 times. 45 times. And he came, he's like, "Yo, bro, you done did this 45 times. Why do you keep doing it?" He said, "Because when I get in the game, it's gonna feel like second nature." So this was bro mentality. Imagine you going against somebody like that. You feel me? And I feel like that was Jordan's mentality too. They said Jordan had like a list of things he did after school. But you gotta understand though, it's kind of like a slight obsession, man. You said, yo, Sereno, Quan's well. I'm doing well, broski. How are you? Fully. He said, "Yo, respect for being a survivor, bro." yo, God, with a name like that, you should not be saying anything of such. You know what I mean? He said, "Yo, Will, bro, I think you need someone to help you out, gang, because you doing a whole lot of eating right now, bro. That's I don't know if that's your vibe or you like shorties, which one? Wimby don't know you, gang. You eating him. Chill. Willie boy. 449. You sound good, bro. Glad to see you keeping well. Of course, man. I'm glad you're doing well yourself, man. Keep grinding, man. Keep striving, man. But yeah, just take segments out the day to spend time with your favorite thing, bro. It's basketball, video games, reading, poems, freestyling, boxing. By the time you know, you put in hours throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? You can shadow box for maybe 10 minutes, chill, and shadow box for maybe 20 more minutes later. You know what I mean? Like that. This how you build up train. That's how you train. He said he not normal, but feel that the best player would be D Rose if he did not land on the foot jumping that high. Nah, I don't think the best player would be D Rose. Maybe he has guards, but you gotta understand D Rose played in the prime time in the NBA, bro. D Rose played in the prime time in the NBA, bro. It was hoopers there, you know what I'm saying? There was hoop. He was a problem though. I'm not gonna say D Rose was not a problem. He was a problem, but he played in the prime time where there was hoopers, bro. It wasn't gonna be that easy for D Rose. Yo, Willie boy, man, you out of there, freaked out, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, he played in the prime time in the league, fool. That was before dudes was really jumping ship. They were holding down their city. You know what I'm talking about? Really holding down their city, man. It wasn't too many trades of star players, bro. He said, "Not gonna lie, I had a coach tell me to take Royce too because I'm 6'3", but was a great shooter from three, but couldn't make a regular, couldn't make regular. Usually people kept following me from post. The three instead let me score. But hey, you know a lot of people don't like to shoot not even I would say 30 footers, but it's all with your touch, bro. Now I worked a lot on basketball, fam. I watched a lot of basketball. I used to pay attention to the Warriors. I coached, trained, trained other players, had a basketball AU team. So when it comes to like what you're talking about, I had that experience. But first you gotta get comfortable with shooting the mid range. So if you're 6'3", I would suggest to you get on the free throw line. When you get on the free throw line, you're gonna do three things, bro. All you want to do is you're gonna do between the leg, but you're not gonna move. I just want you to be stationary. You go between the leg, you pick up, and you shoot the free throw. Don't shoot it like you gonna bounce and do your free throw. None of that. So you're gonna do that 3 times. You do that again with the right hand, between the leg, you pick it up, you shoot it. That's gonna get your touch right. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna lock that form. You know what I'm saying? Just you got the ball like this. Boom. You bounce it through the leg. Boom. Pick up, shoot. Bounce it through the leg, pick up, shoot. Bounce it through the leg, pick up, shoot. Next, you're gonna do the pound dribble. So if you're left-handed, you're gonna do left hand and right hand. When I say pound dribble, you pound dribble with the right, boom. Pick up, shoot. Pound dribble with the left, boom. You wanna do all this stationary. Why you doing this stationary is because it's gonna get you comfortable with being up close and shooting from the rim, gang. Now, once you get that stationary down, I want you to kind of like mix it up, with motion now. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, pick up faster. You know what I mean? Pound dribble, pound dribble, shot faster. After you've done that and got comfortable, do that about like do mad reps of that, fool. After you've done that, you go. Yeah, it's called changing levels. You go to the 3 point line. Now, when you go to the 3 point line, I like to go at angles. When I say I like to go at angles, I don't want to just drive straight to the rim. So I might start in the center, but I'm gonna drive to my right, boom, 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 and I'm gonna pick up and float and try to do a floater with my left hand. This is gonna have you unorthodox, but it's gonna make you uncomfortable. But you want to do that so you get comfortable with the touch. You don't want to do it with your left hand going right because it's not gonna make sense. You feel me? Imagine you dribble like this just to do a floater. It's gonna be a little off. So I'm forcing you to do the left hand. So you're gonna dribble with the right, and you're gonna pick up, dribble to like the angle to like inside like the half the second third mark of the free throw, and then float it. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, bro, dude, your touch is gonna be insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what you just do that same thing. If you're gonna do it with the if you're going left, the ball gotta be in your left hand because you're gonna float it with the right. And when you do the floater game, the floater is basically off your palms, light fingertips, off your palms, light fingertips. You see how crazy Steph Curry's floater can be? He just teardrop that jump. You know what I mean? But man, I did a lot of work on basketball, man. I worked out on a lot of stuff, bro. First, one of the things y'all gotta learn is called the infirmary step. You see a lot of people do it. I'm gonna show y'all an example of it real quick. Hold on. There's some basketball on. I'm gonna show y'all what an infirmary step would look like, right? So I'll be watching some basketball too. So boom, my boy Cam bringing the ball up, right? So right here, you see this is stationary dribble. That's he didn't really get into his infirmary step, but what that was more stationary dribble. The infirmary step is like you kind of just dancing, but you ain't really going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like what bro was just doing. Look at that. You see how he kind of got into a float dribble, came back, and then went into something. Like he might have to get into it. That's right. He passed it though, but he was gonna get into the infirmary step because if you do stuff like this, it's easy to guard. You're stationary. You know what I'm saying? Stationary dribbling is easy to guard. Like dude just gotta stand in front of you. But I want to really show y'all what the infirmary step would look like, man. Somebody got to really D up right here. You see how he kind of getting into it. He not going nowhere, but he's still moving and dribbling. That's kind of like the infirmary stretch back down. But a lot of pro players do that before they do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Most kids that don't know their infirmary step, they get locked up quick because they stationary dribble. Like you just stand here and then you're doing this and then you go this way. It's easy to guard. But you stand here, you dancing. It's like Now you got me moving, you know what I mean? You go left and you snatch back. You can go right, snatch back. It's a lot of things that can come from that. You said I am 9 out of 10 from three right now, not gonna lie, but 4 to 10 from free throws. Luckily, I'm comfortable throwing with both hands, but would never say I'm the best, but great team player. Yeah, bro, listen, Cisco Hobo, you can get right, bro. I just gave you the sauce. Get in the gym, man. All you gotta do is work on that touch. You work on that touch. You 6'3", bro. All you gonna be doing is KD. They're gonna give you the ball right here inside the three. You spin, splash. You know what I'm talking about? Splash. Because being 6'3", you got an advantage. You can score easily, bro. Let's say you catch the ball in the mid post. Boom, boom. Don't do too many dribble. Position yourself kind of like right outside the 3-second line. Catch the ball. 1, 2. Spin or hook. It's easy. You can score 30. I had this dude that was on my team. I was trying to like get him to play mid post, but he wanted to dribble a lot, but he was getting tired, but he was a bigger dude. Probably was like 200 pounds or something. Yeah, I don't really care much about Chuck the Builder, man. Dane usually, what's up, yo? Fully. But yeah, man, I studied a lot of basketball, bro. Watched a lot. Cause I used to be kind of huff. I was always good at defense. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to dribble, especially with my left. Learn to shoot. Defense was natural, bro. I'm just locking you up. I want to rock. I'm swatting it. You would thought I was LeBron James. No, I used to get a lot of blocks though, bro. But I be jumping high. At some point, I used to kind of dunk, but now I really punch it though. Yeah, slight punch it. I ain't try to dunk in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Now I just be chilling, dude. But Cisco, man, you can get right, man. I'm telling you. Just get your touch right, man. You already can shoot from threes. You already a shooter. Touch up the mid range first. Then you get into the 30 footers, then floaters. Now you're gonna become a 5-level scorer. When you play basketball, you want to be at least a 3-level scorer. What do I mean? You want to be able to shoot. You want to be able to score off the dribble. You know, finish off contact. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be a 1-level scorer. Like you can only get lays. You can only shoot threes. Otherwise, it's not going to transfer if you're trying to play up in college. You know what I mean? In college, you're going to have certain people who are shooters, but most of the people are going to be 3-4 level scorers. You see, Elizabeth Rochefort said, "What are you wearing? The newest fit, man. You like this? You think we can hit that? I ain't gonna lie, this probably flyer than what they be wearing on the pad, the runway shows in Paris. Y'all got to be honest. This ain't flyer than that, or y'all think they fits be fly? I think this the flyest fit. Ski on, Cardi, lake hat, boom, yo, trim." Miss Roche, you not rocking with it? It's a Dubsky? Yo, Miss Nicole, what you think? I mean, them fits be kind of crazy they be having over there. They be having garbage bags on and all that. Like, I don't know about that being no fashion. That's kind of something different to me. They be rocking all types of stuff over there. Sponges. Yeah, like I thought this was kind of chill. It's under the slight YS on the ski slant side. Ski slant. But nah, man. We talked about a lot tonight. We ain't even hit 50 minutes yet, yo. We cranking them convos. Nah, they are crazy for sure. But you know, we can't really speak on them shows, man. I've actually been to a fashion show, a regular one. It was kind of cool. The models came out, did their thing. Yo, Nougat Fluff. I'm not your pops, man, or Diddy. Y'all love this man Diddy, huh? I ain't heard nothing about Diddy in a minute online, for real. It's like some people remember him, everybody else forgot. He said I was a juvie officer. I got a 44-inch vertical. I usually can't dunk, but hit a full dunk on that dude, and he was crying flat on his back. That 44 inch, you gotta be punching it on boys. You know what I mean? LeBron James in him. He said, "How long you been black for?" My whole life, man. Been black my whole life, gang. I don't know. I don't know nothing else. Nothing else. He said, "I just started yesterday." Nah, that's a good one, yo, Dark Sage. How'd you start? You must be hanging with the YNs. They must put you down or they just put your boy Dark Sage down. They jumped in. They jumped that man in. Nah, he said you had to get comfortable with your left hand. Yeah, I'm right-handed, so I ain't gonna lie. I used to despise this because I'm gonna tell you what left-hand people do. Right-hand people do that are not good with their left hand, right? So normally a left-hand person, they're gonna take 2 or 3 dribbles with their left hand, and they're gonna either come back to the right or they're gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot the jumper if they go left. So a lot of people I would kind of disguise it a lot. I might do the in and out. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna pull up on you because I don't want to drive and do that layup because it's like a predator missile if I go do that layup because there's no control. So it took me a while, bro. I literally had to what I used to do to get right with my left hand. I'll line up on like the free throw line, but lateral. And not lateral. Is it horizontal? Not like you shooting a free throw. You know how the lines is right here on one of the black lines. I'll line up right there, right? But the rim is like down. You know what I mean? So I would literally pound dribble with my left hand, and then when I got close to the rim, so let me show you. I pound dribble, like let's say I'm on that lateral line and y'all are rim. So I'll pound dribble with my left hand, boom, boom, boom. And when I got down to that dribble, that last lay, I would pick up the ball like I would land it up and lay it with my left hand. And I would do that again and again and again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? And that got me right. I ain't gonna hold you. Now my left hand is saucy. You said I'm ambidextrous, so I shoot from. Yeah, it's crazy because I couldn't lay, but I could shoot with my left. That's weird, right? Laying with my left was like a predator missile. Or it was just like not like extended. You know what I mean? Here and there, some will go in surprisingly. But now it's official, boy. I'm scooped oop with the left. Kyrie. All that. He said, Will said, this from the douche, they finna see his head from a mile away. Nah, I ain't doing that crazy though, man. This is the neon ski though. If I turn the lights off, y'all still gonna be able to see me. It's the neon ski. You know what I'm saying? But being ambidextrous is fire though. I feel like everybody's ambidextrous. We just don't use our other hand. Why do we have it? Nah, really think about it though. Since go over like every a cycle over everybody's ambidextrous. We just don't use our other hand. We might drive to use it to do certain things, but predominantly we choose to use one hand. What if we wasn't right-handed? We was both handed. That makes more sense, don't it? We just gotta train the left to you know what I mean, to be able to do everything the right does. Yeah, I used to shoot from my left. I can shoot from my left. You know what I mean? It's more so just smacking it for real, like getting the touch right. Yeah, Will, for sure, man. Came from NY, man. Touchdown. I'm really from the Ivy Coast, but came through NY, man. But yeah, I think everybody is ambidextrous, bro. We just don't. We pick and choose to use certain things to do with this hand and then the dominant hand we use the most. Cause there ain't no purpose of not having this hand if we can't use it. Yeah, like everyone's ambidextrous, gang. Like for real, we just gotta use this hand more for a lot more stuff. If you think about it, it's like, Eureka, we just discovered something. Nah. Uh, you talking about my crib? You talking about the kitchen barely fit? It's just a door right there, folks. Yeah, man, I'm far away from the door. Like you can see. My boy talking about he thought I was in the closet right now. Nah, the New York cribs be like boxes though, for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Closet space for 3K, man. Bathroom there, kitchen there, living room, you're good. Nah, for real, boy. And you got rats. Don't worry about that though. They run the city. You know what I mean? Ninja Turtles. They run the city. But now I rock with y'all though, man. Cisco, man, keep hooping though, bro. You need to vlog hooping, bro. So you can be the next Devontae Freezer from next chapter. You know, you know what I mean by that, right? You be watching next chapter, you know how Freezer blew up? I used to go and do park runs. I mean, get in there and do them park runs and have your cameraman get your best, you know what I mean? Your best highlights, fool. Yeah, the New York rats are different. They huge. They like Ninja Turtles. Y'all thought I was playing. Yeah, he said pays 2,500 for a closet with the lovely pet rats and the roaches that clean your mess. Yeah, I'm telling you, New York is infested with rats, bro. Big rats though. Like wild rats. You thought they were wild muskets. Real muskets here. And it's overcrowded, bro. Very overcrowded, man. Cali's kind of overcrowded too, man. I'm trying to think of places that's kind of overcrowded. Cali, New York. There's other places with land though. A real muskrat. Yeah, a real muskrat, bro. Man, them rats is huge stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Adeshi Alex. He said, I might. I'm debating getting into college basketball. Been a long time for me, but football wise, I still school some of my town. But listen, bro, you already like the game, so it's obvious this is what you must do now. You could even start a YouTube channel. Well, you got a YouTube channel already. Now, hold on. I gotta do my favorite thing that I like doing. Let's look at Cisco's channel activity. All right, you got 3 subscribers, Cisco's. Now, boom, here's what you're gonna do, right? You could start a channel and document your vlog of the college basketball you're thinking about, or you can go and do runs at LA Fitness, just busting some ass. People would love to see that, man. Next thing you know, they might be like, yo, we need Cisco on the next chapter because that's how all these guys got here. All these guys, you see. All these guys was doing content, hooping. No cap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are doing content hooping. You know what I mean? And one. You know what I'm saying? All these guys. I know y'all know Uncle Scoob. He be on here too. Uncle Scoob used to record his runs. Ooh, pump fake. Dime. He wasn't ready for the shot though. Is he gonna hit it? He missed. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes was recording content, hooping, and they got invited to come play on the platform. Some of them got to come back, but all of them have YouTube channels, or they was hooping on Instagram. You feel me? So at the end of the day, brother, I'm just telling you what it is. Bro, y'all bugging right now. The monkey? You saw the monkey in the background? Yo, bro, tell me where they at. Point them out for me, man. He said, I be chef and gamer now. I just gotta record and cook people. Bro, if you chefing and gaming, you could have 2 more channels. You see, I be playing the game. I be playing Call of Duty Mobile, you know what I mean? And I be eating. You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo, man. That's my favorite player, man. My favorite team is Real Madrid, bro. Benzema, Toni Kroos, Marcelo, Modric, Pepe, Ronaldo. I'm forgetting a few other players though. I already said Benzema, right? The goalie. I always forget the goalie name, but he be saving shit. Nah, the goalie hard. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Psycho Hobo, man, get cooking, man. Chefing it up and gaming, man. Start a gaming channel, man. Whatever games you play, download the app Prism, man. That way you can stream the game from your phone if you play it from your phone, or you can stream it from your PlayStation, whatever, bro. Yeah, you like Mbappe, huh? Yeah, I always play with the older Real Madrid with all those players, but now when Mbappe got on, Mbappe got on here. You know what I mean? But I ride with Mbappe though. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ride with Mbappe. Somebody walked right past the door. Man, you capping. Where would they go? Which door they went in? He said Eminem, brother. What you mean? What you mean, Eminem? Yo, Lily Chen, 2005, Miss Chen, what's up? Lily Chen, what's going on, Miss Chen? She said, lame. She said, I am a Minnesota boy until I die. Sadly, we have all unsuccessful teams. What about do? I might get on my content grind. Man, you better go to a Minnesota game and vlog that jump, bro. Or just go to like an event, bro. Minnesota be having crazy events, bro. Go to some events, bro. Start vlogging that jump. You gotta get on your content journey, brother. It's the time. God sent you here to hit that. You know what I mean? Even in the summer, you could go hoop at the park, get a tripod, bro. Have one of your little cousin, man. Pay that boy $10, man. Come record me, low cuz. I'm finna go hoop. I got 20 for you. All right. Now you might inspire him to one day be a videographer, photographer, but you gotta lead the way, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things you can record where you at, bro. My favorite team is Lakers, bro. LA Lakers. I like the Wolves though. I thought they was gonna win at some point when they was going against the Grizzlies, but John them took them out of there. That was a good rivalry. He said the app doesn't seem like he has long to be removed from the jungle. The ape. Oh, we should have never tried domesticating these monkeys. Hey man, you part of the orangutan family, man. You gotta get back in the zoo. If I gotta go to the jungle, you gotta go to the zoo. I'd rather be in the jungle than the zoo, man. You know what I mean? We in the jungle is lit. He said I'm in upper Minnesota, so nothing really around me, but I drive like a muff. I gotta record my drift. Come on, man. You got a car. You need to start the car channel. You need to have a lifestyle channel where you vlog in the car, whatever, you cooking, eating, hooping. Get on that, gang. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got fire nature, bro, you can go in the woods and just do a vlog. You know what I mean? Just talk about your life, bro. Right now is the time, man. I'm trying to motivate you as best as I can. I have subscribers on here who have been just like you, grinded on their channel and seen results, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, you came from the jungle, you dumb moon cricket. Why are you not in prison? I don't know. It's not a place for me, man. But if I'm from the jungle, I will go to the jungle. But they must grab the orangutans like you and put them in the zoo. Unless you want to go to the jungle too, because it don't sound like you want to go to the jungle. It sounds like you want to go to the zoo. Where would you rather be if you were ape or a monkey or orangutan? In the jungle or the zoo, man? Am I on to something or am I not? Y'all let me know. Would you rather go to the jungle or the zoo? Yeah, I'd rather go to the jungle. Right? He not get what I'm saying. That's like even if I am a monkey, bro, going to the jungle sound lit. You going to the zoo, boy, you in prison. You was a science project. He said, heck yeah, bro, you hella inspiring. And so we got a 1v1 basketball. Either way, I'll cook you steak. Nah. Hey man, for sure. I don't know about you. If you cooking me steak, you gotta cook everybody steak. That sound like some date shit, man. I don't know, psycho hobo. You could be slight jab trying to chop. But go ahead, bro. Look, do me a favor, bro. Just go hard on your content creation, man. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about this, bro. It's like playing the lottery, you heard? When I say it's like playing the lottery, if God knows you really want this, He gonna give it to you. You feel what I'm saying? Just do this and fall in love with it. Don't just do it because you want to be famous and shit like that. Because then you might become desperate for the views and for the results. But if you just doing it for the experience to see what could come from it, that's the purest form, and then something will come from it. You know what I mean? Because that's how I got here. Steph said the zoo is the ape and orangutan prison. Facts. That's what I'm saying, Steph. You want to be in the jungle free, bro. Swinging on the vines, bro. Doing whatever. You know what I mean? And Dane Yearsley, I'm from where you're from. Where your city be? I mean, your city, son. He said, no homo, bro. Just wanted to pay you back. Nah, but you talk about cooking a man's steak and taking them drifting, gang. That sound like a short date, bro. No, gangy. Let me drift the whip. We gonna all barbecue for everybody. But let me drift the whip, gang. I ain't about to be saying to the passenger seat. They tell me how to drift the whip, man. Let me hop in that joint and try to drift that whole gang. He said you look like Miles with the face covered. I don't even know who that is, broski. But it's no problem, Cisco, man. Look, we all here to inspire others, bro. You don't gotta pay me back for nothing, bro. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is execute. That's how you pay me back. So if me and you looking for diamonds and I say, yo, I found a diamond, in a sense, being on YouTube and having a community is a diamond, right? So if I say, look, gang, we all looking for diamonds, and I tell you, look, gang, I found a diamond. And I say, this is how I found the diamond. All you gotta do to pay me back is go find yourself that diamond. Go see if I'm talking or if there's a diamond there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all it takes, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't know, bro. I got 20K in a BMW E36. You crashed that mother. Hey, bro. Listen, we gonna have to be in a parking lot. No poles. You gotta go to one of them parking lot. No poles, gang. I'm gonna tell you, I done drove I done drifted some people whips, bro. It ain't just no driver, dog. I'm like, what's bro? Ryan Gosling, the driver. Now I hit a left, then I spin, then I hit another left, then I check the brake, then drift, then I speed up on the gas. Need for speed type of Nah, for real though, I ain't no buster driver, man. I'm the driver for fam. He said, hey man, if I do make content, I'm gonna shout you out, bro. You love it, that's love, man. I appreciate that, Cisco. Hey, you need to do a cutting up video. I'm gonna give you some ideas right now. Boom. You need to do a grilling video. How to make the perfect steak. I don't know if you got a pen and paper. Write this down. How to make the perfect steak video. Boom. Put that video on there. Next video, you need to do a POV. You cutting up in traffic in a BMW. Boom. You need to do a breakdown of that same video. So it'll be like, yo, Y2, what's up, man? It's your boy. You know what I mean? Psycho Hobo, man. I'm just about to show y'all all the mods that I got on the BMW, you feel me? And then after that, I'm gonna take y'all for a little cut up in traffic. Boom. Stupid. People gonna like you already. You got a BMW, bro? They wanna know the mods. They wanna know how long you got that. Your channel's gonna bust just off the BMW. You got an H-Cat, it'll bust off the H-Cat. You wanna go dumb, you can go test drive the freaking Lamborghini Urus. You know what I mean? It's a lot you can do. People love cars, bro. You know what I mean? That's an easy way to bust. Food, cars, going to the gym, because these are things that people really relate to. You know what I mean? So many other videos can come. You said, "Are you a crackhead?" No, I'm not a crackhead, bro. I'm a sane person. I don't do crack. I mean, I'm a gardener. I said, last night, I'm a big car guy at heart. I got 5K in rims. And you need to talk about all of that. Because there might be somebody that want those modifications. They don't know what to do with their BMW. You know what I mean? But cars on YouTube, they go dumb, bro. They go dumb. I'm telling you, they go dumb. So get on your grind, man. Low key, you been thinking about this for a while. And it's like you just never jumped on it. And now it's like hearing you somebody else reinforcing is for you to jump on it, bro. Because I've been in those type of moments where I was thinking about something for a while, and then I didn't jump on it until I heard it somewhere else. He says, scared of that African ceiling bird. What? He said, I have something to tell you. Yeah. Hold on, man. I'm gonna have to put bro in timeout, man. Put this man in timeout, man. Cause you can't be that vulgar, my boy. Even if you sweet, brother. That sound like a freaking allegation happening. He said, I like the way you thinking, brother. Second video, wide body Beamer. Third video, new paint. Come on, man. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Then they can see that you chef. And if you just want to separate the car channel from the chef, create the chef channel separate. Keep the car channel. The car channel busting because the cars, keep it the cars. Create another email, chef channel. Boom. Chef channel busting. Another email, gamer channel. 3 channels, you know, rock out on 3 channels. And then you need to be, I'm gonna give you the steez though. When you don't got a lot of subscribers, bro, that's what you do. People attention spans is short, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you need to do 5 to 6 minute videos, vlogs. So let's say you wake up psycho, boom, you going for a drive in the BMW, gas it up, might go hit the shop to put on some rims. That's probably like a 10-minute vlog or whatever. You break that down to 5 minutes, chop it up. InShot, InShot. Download that app now. ASAP, 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 ASAP. Download that right now. You could trim, edit, cut, whatever, do a lot on there. You feel me? Download that. You trim that 7-minute vlog down to about 6 minutes. Now you're gonna have highlights of the vlog. Highlights might be you was cutting up in traffic in the BMW going like 80, pushing it. You know what I mean? Hitting high speed. That's probably maybe 40 seconds. You take that 40 second of the 7-minute vlog, that's gonna be your YouTube short. Boom. Maybe you got another YouTube short in there where you gashing up the BMW, the sun busting on that junk. You know what I'm saying? InShot, InShot. So InShot. Download that right now, man. The BMW busting in the light, you know what I mean? At the gas station while it's gas and you catch a video of the body, paint going crazy. That's another 30-minute whatever seconds. That's another YouTube short. Now you killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You recorded a whole vlog and you took parts of the vlog and made that the YouTube short. Simple. Boom. And you do that weekly, bro. You post maybe 2 shorts a day because it's like you at the slot machine. You might have a short hit 2K. Boom. You might have a short go 300. You might have a short hit 40K. You might have a short go 100K. You just never know. That's like the lottery right there. The vlogs is like to entertain the people who really rock with you are still following your channel. You know what I mean? But the shorts built your channel because you can get 1,000 subs off of 1 shorts. That's why when you go on the YouTube monetization, it says like 4 million of a short or something. I used to be like, this is insane, but it's not insane. He said the world is your oyster. Make of your life how you want. If you want something bad enough, go get it. Yo, demented observer, man. I like that observation, man. That's a key observation. He said, nah, do I appreciate you. I just think I needed someone to tell me. Yeah, I believe in you, man. I believe in anybody that has like a goal or dream that they've been thinking about, man. You know what I mean? I seen this commercial one time. It was like this. It was a Nissan commercial. It was like, what if there's no such things as what if? Meaning that anything you thought about, you have to go for it. Then the car was like Nissan. But I was like, yo, yeah, it blew my mind. It's like, dang, that would be crazy, right? Anything you thought about, like good though, like motivational wise, you had to go for it. Like you were like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Next thing you know, you trying to be an astronaut. How long before you get monetized and get super chats? Man, it's a little bit of a grind though, but I'm grinding stuff. I can't be mad. I love YouTube, man. I love you guys. So even not being monetized right now, I still have a lot of good fun with y'all on here, man. You know, I still have vibes with y'all. I have good interaction with y'all. Y'all say some of the things I say are valuable. Yeah, I give your boy purpose, even though I know I got a purpose, but I feel like it's being fulfilled in the sense being on here. You know what I mean? So just providing y'all with good energy and good vibes, man. That's more than enough bread. You know, of course the bread is nice, but when we get there, man, we get there. You know what I mean? You can't be when you want a marathon, you can't be worried about the finish line if you're not there. You could think about it, of course, but you gotta go through the certain stages before you get to the finish line. You know what I mean? He said, "Bro, what is this drip?" He said, quote, I love that might help you, bro. Let your haters be your waiters at the table of success." Nah, man, of course. I gotta let them just watch me, man. The only way to kill your haters is to win. I'm not gonna hold you. That's it. Better yet said, Psycho Hobo, you gotta win. So imagine all the people that you make happy that you don't win, especially if you got a lot of haters. You know what I'm saying? They rejoice if you feel. So just knowing that, bro, you gotta win, bro. My mentality is I gotta win. It was times, bro. Steph was here, a few people was here. It was tough, fam. I was on here still vibing out with y'all, but I was telling y'all real stuff. But the stuff that kept me motivated at the time was talking to my pops. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was frustrated, gang. I said I was frustrated. Nothing was shaking, bro. But I was steady putting effort in, steady putting effort in, steady putting effort in, because I'm relentless. You know what I mean? Like if I want something, I'm gonna keep going for it till I get it. But it just wasn't shaking. So I remember one time we was on the phone and we had kind of like had a disagreement because I just felt like there was just a lot of other like effects, things that affected us that was outside, but I wanted him to kind of understand. So we was talking though, and sometimes I'm hard to like talk to when I'm frustrated, bro. But my pops is he's a very understanding pops, gang. I'm not gonna hold you like, but I never used to express myself at all. So a lot of this is just present, you know. I just used to just bottle up, you know what I mean? Chin up. I ain't talking about much. You feel me? You don't even know what I'm thinking. But now it's like, you know, I'm much older. We gotta talk. So while we're talking, now I'm just expressing it. But then he was like, it's cool, you know, don't be frustrated. Like, and I was telling him, like, man, it's not really how things supposed to be going. And then he was like, it's okay though because I be thinking too, like you a shining star. Like this not how you supposed to shine. So hearing him be like, damn, Pops, you still think I'm a shining star, even though I'm kind of broke right now. There's nothing shaking right now. Like, even though I feel like that too, but it's like that's the reinforcement though. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, fool, it don't really matter what it is. You know what I mean? We gotta win. He said, never mind, Ben sub, bro. I knew I must have. Yeah, I think he was here before, gang. I think I remember too. He said, sometimes you gotta be greedy and put yourself first in order to succeed. You might lose the love of your homies. Nah, that's the time I'm on right now, because a lot of the times I was selfish, bro. I was selfish with a lot of people, gang. I feel like a lot of people owe me a lot of favors that they could never pay back. But all the things I did wasn't favors. It was genuine. It was love. It was like care. It was energy. And they don't have that energy to be able to reciprocate back. Or they don't have the mindset to want to reciprocate that energy. You know what I mean? So now it's kind of sad because it's like I'm somebody these people still want to be around, bro. It's weird. But it's like I'm all about me right now because personally, what I was trying to tell y'all earlier, people that I show love to that kind of never really look out for me, gang. There's only one way I can be with them, and it's not nice, bro. So I just rather keep them at bay. You know what I mean? Keep them at bay at a distance. That's what I mean. Like, cause if they come around, bro, I'm gonna make them work for eternity. And it's like, when I say work for eternity, gang, it's like you can never buy me, bro. You know, if I say you can't buy me, it's like if you once had an opportunity and you blew the opportunity and the opportunity is closed, it's never opening. It don't matter if you come with whatever you come with, bro. You could come with fly, money, whatever, bro, because you showed your true character. So I care more about character than being bought. So having these people around me, it's like they would just be trying to like, you know, kiss up. You know what I mean? Make up, but it's like I just have them doing that for a lifetime because there's no going back. You feel me? It's not like when it comes to being friends with males, it's not like a girl, bro. You can argue with your shorty. Y'all could apologize and fix things. As guys, it's like there's a certain loyalty that can't be broken for real. Cause we can't come back and talk like we're in a relationship. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. So I had to process that as a guy. I had a lot of friends, really, like, and I'm like, yo, bro. You said people want to take the spotlight, but no one wants to grow from them in your own light. Yeah, I mean, nobody can take your spotlight, man. I want y'all to always remember that, bro. It's inside of you. You feel me? So everybody that shines, Steph Nicole, I know you definitely always shining. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can steal your spotlight, bro. It's always inside of you. The most people can try to do is try to throw you off. You dig what I'm saying? When I say throw you off, it's like do weird stuff, act weird, say weird stuff, make up a story, and weird stuff. They can never take your spotlight, gang. It's forever yours. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna forever be yours until you leave and go somewhere else. It's yours. Even when you go somewhere else, you're gonna shine. You shine without even trying to shine. Y'all shine. Some of y'all shine without even trying to shine. It's people that do the most just to get attention. Y'all don't even do much, but the attention, the spotlight is on y'all. So when it comes to your spotlight, they can never have that. That's inside. You can't even buy that in the store. You feel me? You say it's better to be a warrior in the garden. Yeah, you gotta be a warrior, man. You gotta be a warrior. At the end of the day, you're facing people who have no ounce of happiness, bro. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Happiness is like the biggest monetary gain. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, they say money brings happiness, but that's not true. It's a lot of people that's depressed with a lot of money, gang. Keep it a being with y'all. Sad. In mansions, cars and all that. But happiness is the biggest currency, bro. It's the biggest currency. Like, have some of y'all seen happy bumps? I'm not trying to bring up homeless people, but have you ever seen a real happy bump? He said trying to bring homies along with you. Your journey who don't believe in your dream is taking a horse. Yeah. Now a lot of your homies, they're not your homies. They're jealous, bro. They don't want you to win. Especially if you're a winner, a lot of them gonna tell you we don't like you winning all the time. But I had somebody tell me, look, I'd rather anybody else win this but him. It's just a little bro I'm mentoring, but I never took it like it was deep. But I'm like, damn, it's now that I play it back, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? But when you see homeless people that just are happy, you gotta wonder like, yo, if they not super strung out or nothing, if they just happy, you got like, dang, yo, they ain't got no car, no clothes, really, no crib. They so happy. It's something inside of them that no matter what's going on, nothing's gonna take that light. Now, most of the people that y'all we around, not even y'all, me. I would say it's about, bro, it's a very 35% of people that have this pure happiness, bro. Like for instance, I work in customer service. I'm gonna give you an example. These people book their own spots, check in and check out times, right? You know how many people that come and they'll get so pissed, like, oh my God, like I gotta pay $16. Why do I gotta pay $16? And I'll be like, oh, can I just take a look at your reservation? Then I look at the reservation, I'll say, oh well, it's really charging you based on your checkout time. Whole time they got a checkout time at 11 a.m. It's supposed to be 11 p.m. But now they so unhappy about $16, gang. They making a scene about $16, bro. So I was like, yo, I give you a 15% discount towards that just to make them happy. They was like, all right, that'll do something for me, but I might not never come back here, bro. I'm telling y'all real shit. I'm like, man, it might happen. Man, shut the fuck up. But I can't say that, bro, because I just was yo sad ass up, man. What's up, Bucko? But I can't do that. But that would be the right way to check that individual. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, you bitch about $16. Now I had the happy people come in. You know what they would say to me? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, YS. I didn't know I messed up on the checkout time there. You know, here's the card for the $16. I'm like, no worries, man. It's not an issue here. I'll give you a 15% discount, man, just because you have a good attitude. This is it. It's same scenario, different folks, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I could interchange many scenarios with the same vibe of people, and it's like it's a strong percentage. When you walk around, they are bitter as fudge. They better than prune juice. He said, I'm on that time. I try to put my peoples on, do train with me. I know that I've got it on lock. Apparently, I'm the one that changed up. Yeah, but hey, the mentor observer, you can never take people with you because they're jealous of you. A lot of people I was around, I thought they was my homies, but they just wanted to like X me out. You know what I mean? They wanted to be the only ones to shine, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest thing. Like this was a sad moment right here, right? But I ain't gonna talk too much on the situation. I had a little homie, right? He was moving with a label, fam. Behind the scenes, I was the top influence on this man. Everybody knew in the fam. Maybe outsiders ain't know. So Mom Duke, she treated me like I was a son, B. She'd be like, well, yes, it's too late. Don't drive home at 2 in the morning. I still drive home at 2 in the morning. I didn't even encounter a state trooper at 2 in the morning coming from their crib. Stuff could have went left, but it went right. You know what I mean? So I remember one day, fool, I used to have this job, man. I go out of state, bro. I literally would drive out of state for like, be out of state for like a week, bro. But I drive to locations. I go to Kentucky, Chicago, bro. Freaking North Dakota one time. One time I almost had to go to like Missouri, but I like, nah, that's too far. Cause it was like on short notice. So a lot of times I'd be on the road, you know, my little mentee be calling me like, big bro, we miss you, man. Wish we here. Cause they was around me all the time. Mom Duke's like, hey son. So as bro's moving with the label, you know, he ain't really break the news to me, but he had me come to the spot. I'm at the spot all the time. I could go in the spot and cook up. I could open the fridge and cook up. I'm just giving y'all the vibes. So I come to the spot, you know, Mondo, she usually cook dinner for us. She want me to stay for dinner, you know, I stay for dinner. We eat, we hold hands and pray. Yo, bro, I'm not making nothing up. So one day, she cooking in the kitchen. So little bro like, hey big bro, I need you to stay for dinner. Nah, he ain't even say that. Mondoose asked me what time I was leaving. So I'm like, oh, I'm probably finna dip soon for real. But I ain't think much of it. So little bro come off, he like, hey, big bro, you gotta stay for this big dinner. The label sliding. So I'm like, the label slide. He's like, yeah, they coming to slide and stuff like that. So my dude's like, yeah. But he got it. I just wanted to meet the family. So now he like, man, why you guys gotta go? We be all the time for all the dinners. So I'm like, nah, that's cool, little bro. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let y'all have the dinner. Now, when I left the dinner, you know, I wasn't thinking much of it, fool. But then I had thought back. I had made this song called Squad Goals. I'm gonna read your comments soon, Stephanie. I had made this song called Squad Goals, right? It was my first song ever. He had mixed it. He had been trying to get me in the booth. He mixed the track. I wasn't even at the crib. He had like 6 of his friends at the crib. And I had to get on his ass to mix my song. Like, man, mix my track, man. You know, I'll be on the money every time you need. So he's like, all right, big bro, I'm sorry. They mixed the track. So I come in. They all listening to the track, bro. You know what Mom Do said? She's like, well, yes, this is you. Just like couldn't believe it was me. So I'm like, dang, okay. I'm like, yeah. She's like, wow, like they all love your music. So I don't know. Mom Deuce was thinking that if the label came to the dinner, they would meet me and just want to sign me. but but she thought I was gonna shine. But she's crazy because I'm the one that made Lil Bro go do the interview for the TV joint. Like so I was just thrown off. But this whole thing transpired to the point where I feel like even him getting famous or whatever, he felt like I couldn't be around because I would like take a lot of the attention, bro. But I looked at it like, bro, I don't want no attention. That's for groupie dudes, man. I'm already lit. You know what I mean? She said, off topic, have you ever seen the Northern Lights in person? No, I have never seen them. I would love to though. I used to go to it was South Dakota. But I went to North Dakota one time with my cousin, but we just went out there for a barbecue, family graduation barbecue. So I don't remember. We went to we was inside clubs most of the time after. But that would be fire to see, man. I would love to see the Northern Lights. The other day I was outside, man. I was seeing the craziest lightning, bro. I'm talking about streaks of lightning from all angles, like, you know what I'm saying? Like DNA strands in the sky. I'm talking about lighting up the sky. I was outside, it was storming. I was coming home on the bus. This shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, it was fire though. And it was like just all over the sky, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the craziest thing I've seen though. But Northern Lights sound dope though, man. But nobody can steal your shine, y'all. It's for y'all forever, man. It's inside, bro. They literally gotta be able to reach inside and take your soul, bro. They don't have that capability yet. You heard? Maybe supernaturals can try, but I don't feel like they can take your soul because it's like must be locked in there somehow. He said that's crazy and cool. I was in an airplane once and there was lightning all around. It was mad scary. Yo, that'd be crazy. I be imagining like the plane getting shot. He said, "Hey, bro, now I understand, but that's why I was trying to say about telling a big dream to small friends being the easiest way to kill possible success." Nah, at the end, yeah, I agree with you. At the end of the day, I thought those were my brothers, gang. So everything we did, it was collaborative, but I didn't know people was trying to get positions. People was fighting for positions. There was a lot of people fighting to be closer to this guy and this guy, the guy that I was mentoring. A lot of people was trying to get close to bro, man. I ain't really care because he wanted to get close to me. I was just friends with his brothers. You know what I mean? But it just showed me influence, bro. At the end of the day, Psycho, it shows you influence. A lot of the people that you try to put on, later on, they carry that influence, whatever you showed them besides that. You know what I'm saying? They going to always remember, like, dang, Psycho showed me this. Dang, Psycho showed me this. Dang, I learned this with Psycho. Even if you're not there. You know what I'm saying? Your influence lands with those who you help, bro. Who you introduce to new things, man. That's all they take. Sometimes it's like you don't like you gotta focus on yourself when you get older, bro. Cause it's not a lot of people that want to be around you that got good intent. It's a lot of sharks, users, leeches. You know what I mean? Eels. They just want to suck you dry. No diddy, like your money, your clout. So the cheapest way to lose a friend is to lend them money when they don't hold you in the same light. Or the cheapest way to lose a friend is to tell them no. That's the easiest way to lose a friend, bro. Just tell them no. There's two things gonna happen. You gonna know who's really your friend or who's a user. Just tell them, nah, I'm sorry, man. I can't even do that today. They gonna spaz out like, man, you weird as shit, YS. Man, you a whole YS. Man, I swear, YS, you acting like a YS. Or they gonna be like, man, it's cool, YS. I ain't gonna lie, you always look out for me anyways. I ain't even gonna trip on that. That's the easiest way. Psycho, you ain't even gotta give them money, bro. Just tell them know about something you always could do for them. Let me give y'all a story too. It's a funny story. So I remember I had worked at this holiday, right? So as I worked at the holiday, the manager, she was kind of cool. She was a nerdy lady. She was cool though. She was easygoing. I had this thick lady. She was like Italian, bro. She took a liking to me. She just started talking to me about how she's a writer and she's in the books and da 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 da, all types of. And then she was like, "Hey, do you smoke?" So I'm like, "Yeah." Why you say that? She's like, "Cause I was just wondering, like, I had needed to get some weed and stuff like that." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna see what my uncle on or something. I got you." So he said that is easy. That's why it's easy to get the same energy you receive. Though I'm 24, easy to keep grinding and see who there for the ride or just wants you, bro. People gonna always rock with you when you got emotion, bro. The people that don't rock with you when you went through the struggle times, stay alone, man. So she was like, "Yeah, I need some trees." So I'm like, "All right, bet." So I'm gonna keep it in mind, bro. This lady ain't spending nothing but like $60, bro. $60. So she sent my uncle the bread or whatever. You know, transition happened. I slid the next day to work. When I pull out to work, someone was telling me, bro, hey, YS, you gotta test Shorty because she was coming overly friendly, bro. Talking when somebody get to talking my ears off, bro. When they first meet me, this shit annoys me. But I'm gonna listen. But I'm like, damn, yo, they trying to really convince me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like saying they spiritual and this and that, and she's a writer. She telling me a lot of shit, bro. Off rip, talking about her dad, her family. I'm like, damn, she really trying to get close to me. So when I bring the tree, this what I do though. So I come in, I was smooth with it. I come in, so I ain't really saying much. I come in at first, and I peep her. So I'm like, okay, let me see if she remind me. So when she come up to me, she's like, hey, did you get the stuff? Because generally, if you know somebody gonna look out for you, you don't really be pressed. So I'm trying to see her patience level. So she's like, did you get the stuff? So I'm like, oh man, hey, wow, like I was running kind of late. Her name started with R, but she's an old lady. She got stupid cakes. Imagine Squidward ain't eating a Krabby Patty cakes. Nah, I'm not capping. She like 5'5" or some shit. She was crazy as bro. So I'm like, dang, I'm sorry. I forgot that shit, man. I was rushing out the crib. Oh, you know what this lady said? I knew he was a thief. I knew he was gonna steal from me, man. I should have never trusted you. So I'm like, whoa, Ario, yo, chill, like, my bad, like. She's like, I really need my money back, man. I really need my. This lady spent like $60. She talking like she gave me like 400 and some. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But we work the same gig. So even then, she didn't have to like come at me like that, bro. But it showed her true intent of talking so much and wanting to get close to me was that purpose. So after she stormed off, I let her cool off and I walked up on her. I'm like, yo, I was just playing around. You know what I'm saying? But I got this stuff for you right here. Boom. Gave it to her. An hour go by. I'm just chilling. Cause all that just happened. She said I was a thief and she needs her money back. Why did I try to steal her money? Da 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 da. So I'm chilling. When she comes back, she's like, "Man, YS, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't mean to act like that. I'm sorry." I'm like, "Nah, it's cool. You straight. Don't even worry about it." But that was it. That was it. No Michael Jackson. You feel me? Because that was a true user. She flipped out over $60. Over. Come on, bro. You bugging? You thought about to lose the gig over 60? You crazy? But yo, hold on. Let me see one bird say. He said, I agree with you, bro. Man, I'm 30 ball special, man. Steph Curry, man. 30 ball, just know I'm 30 ball special, Steph Curry. Not at the end of 30 balls, it's 30 ball special. Early 30 ball special. He said that one lady was nagging at you like Miss Puff, man. She was snapping over nothing, and I was playing. But that's not even for you how to handle. That's like Psycho saying, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna take you drifting in the whip," and I see Psycho. I'm like, "Yo, Psycho, like, hey, bro, I ain't got the whip," and I'm like, "Man, F you, Psycho. You lame as ever, bro. Why you always being a liar, bro?" Psycho, like, "Yo, bro, you good? Like, I ain't expect you to act like that. You weird, why?" And then he pull up like, "Man, I was just playing the whip right there." Then I feel stupid, like, dang. Then we in the car, I'm like, my bad, Psycho, man. Like, I'm a user. Cause if I appreciate this person, I don't need to act like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Bruce Noel, he said, what did it do, bro? But that's how you test people, man. Like, don't be doing stuff forever and ever and ever and ever. And they're like, hey, you're a good friend. I can really count on you. You're so reliable. If it ain't your loved one saying that, man, duh. You ain't gotta be getting that from none of these fools. That's how they gas you up. You're very reliable, man. You're like, you're a real one. Who else can? At least I can count on someone. I don't have anyone. Cause bro, people love playing victim, bro. Just listen. God don't put people in situations they can't handle. You hear me? Now, it's not to say you won't be called upon to assist some, but not all. Once again, God will not put people in situations they can't handle. So think about, because we all you always want to run and save the day, right? Let me go help this friend. Let me go help this friend. Let me go help this friend. But what if that person ain't living correctly? What do I mean? Like, what if they stealing, they robbing, they disrespectful to their family members? You think God gonna make life easy for them? So then you gotta kind of question why a lot of people struggle, because they not doing what the Lord wants. But then here you come. Ding, 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 ding. If I can save the day, I will. Nah, you gotta let that rock. You know what I'm saying? There will be people that you will save the day for. But God ain't putting no people in a situation they can't handle. You want them to learn something. Struggle to teach you. When you struggle, it'll teach you. He said, laughing out why is I know your energy, bro. That's when we had a bad day, but I'd be like, damn, bro, it's too much you having a badass. And say, God gets hardest battles and the strongest warrior. Nah, bro. Ain't no bad days, gang. Like, whatever it is, I'm gonna check it right there. Like, we're not carrying that over, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, Williams, yo, Dean, but she ain't loving God, Dean. He said, Williams, I am multitasking at 3 a.m. My mind work at blessing ends occur, man. Let's go, Dean. Nice to see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, my energy is intense, fool. It's just like I said, it's very good with the good people, bro. With the bad people is like Vegeta. You know how Vegeta is? It's like I'm Goku and Vegeta, bro. YS is Goku. You know what I mean? Everybody likes Goku, gang. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Vegeta, only so many people like Vegeta, gang. Vegeta! Not all of Vegeta, just the way he treated people he didn't rock with, you know what I mean? I don't go around like I am the same. But you gotta have that, because you gotta understand when it comes to the numbers, bro. Now, what are the numbers? It gets kind of difficult to kind of break down the numbers, but you gotta look up the numbers, man. I don't want to say too much on the numbers, but there's a selected amount of numbers, man. It goes knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, refinement, God. You know what I mean? After God, you got destroy. You know what I'm saying? Which is number 8. Then you got 9. It's to build. And not 9. No, number 8 is to destroy and build. And number 9 is birth, origin. So that's all the numbers right there. These numbers are important numbers, because if you're with the Lord, fool, you know, you go through the refinement, bro. You work on yourself. I had ill habits, man. Take your stuff, finessing, scamming, all that. I had to get rid of all that. You know what I mean? I refined. Now, those who are not refined, I cannot simply take them as is. I must help them find refinement. Some people, you can lightly tell them, hey, man, this is what you need to do, or inspire them. Others, you literally got to force them to literally refine. Now, I'm going to give you an example what a forceful refinement is. When I used to be in school, bro, motherfuckers be like, yo, bro, you dirty. Like, not to me, but they'd be telling somebody, bro, you dirty as shit. Your dirty ass clothes. People come to school dirty. These people that's getting told that, they stop coming to school dirty. That is forceful refinement. That is not the most love refinement, gang. But that is what happens on number 8 with people who needs to be refined. It's not the loving, dubbing refinement, because these people don't even got that mindset. They only know one energy. You got to destroy that energy by giving it to them. Because it's like, it's a clash. You know what I'm saying? He said there's a way to toast up without being an asshole. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it doesn't have to be so intense, though, bro. You feel me? But you got to help some of these people refine themselves. But when I say people was getting roasted, it's like, bro, they weren't roasting them on a level, but it's like, it's letting them know, like, bro, why you coming to school dirty? You feel me? You wrote to my writers, can no Goku no more than you give Vegeta. But that's what I'm saying, because Dude, you have to have that balance, bro. You can't just be like, oh, I understand. All right, they're just going through a tough time. I'll be like, man, stop being a dick, bro. I don't have to tell a customer, bro, like, stop being a dick, bro. He's like, maxed out my American Express. I'm like, so that mean you yell at people, you go around and you scream? And he kind of understood. It's like, no, nobody cares if you maxed out your Amex, my guy. Talk to people kindly. Sample. Was his feeling hurt? I don't care. He learned, like, hold on. I'm not gonna do that to everyone and just they're gonna be like, oh, I understand your day was so terrible, man. Nah, bro. My day could have been terrible. The driver's day could have been terrible. Yeah. So you helping them mold because it's like it's tennis, bro. They just served you some. You don't always gotta serve it back, but when you serve it back, it's a nice serve. Boom, Arthur. So when they catch that serve, it's like a realization. Like, damn, this is how I am. Yeah, bro. This is how you are. You're a dick sometime, bro. Be smooth. Zacey Avery, you know what I'm saying? God loves each and every one of us, yo, that accepts him. Facts. But at the end of the day, you know the levels to where you need to be intense. Cause some people you deal with, bro, you gotta turn up the intensity on them because they're so far gone, you not really getting through to them. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta lead by example, Machine Loving Dean, but you can't be Malcolm X, bro. You gotta have a balance of being able to. Yeah, but listen to me. You can't change people if you just accept their behaviors. It's like raising a kid, brother. Let's say you got a kid that steals all the time. Are you just gonna accept them being a thief and they grow to become a burglar, or you find ways to help them change that? Because you're not dealing with kids, bro. You're dealing with adults. These are people that have a mind of set ways. This is what you need to grasp. It's like not everything that you say to somebody has to be that intense, but it has to have a meaning, a message, bro. Nah, we change ourselves, but listen to me, Dean. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. We have influence on a lot of people, bro. Us as people, some of us, we are like messengers, gang. We help people, bro, without really knowing. So it's just a matter of how we choose to help people. You get what I'm saying? Now, people can you can help people from being inspirational, from showing them how you move, from being successful, from making an impact. But you can help people too from your words. Your words is a powerful way to help people, bro. He said, God also said, take this sword for those who can't protect themselves or protect those who mean more than life. This is the truth. So, as somebody who's sent to fight these battles, just know the level of intensity you want to go, bro. Because it doesn't have to be, he said, energy don't lie. Just be genuine and authentic goes a long way. That doesn't go well with those who are not like that, man. There's people who are not like that, brother. And once you get that, you would get what I'm saying a little bit. There's people that are not like that, bro. You need to know how to fight that energy or keep that energy simmer down, bro. You just can't be accepting of that energy, bro. You feel me? Like I really don't know how to break that down to you, man, but just you'll have moments where it's not you acting in those moments. He said, "Don't matter if I'm being mad at somebody I don't like." No, it's not about people not liking the game. It's like you have things that you're sent here to to speak on, man. I don't know how to say it to you. To help change, alter. Yes, your words and actions have great power. That's what I'm saying, Steph. So for you to just sit by and allow weird things to happen, gang, you're not really changing nothing. You get what I'm saying? He said, appreciate you being a cool streamer and not Trump MAGA BS. Every stream till now has. Nah, Gavin, we're not even on that time, bro. Yo, Hawaii love, man. Let's go 2408. 2408. Ripples become waves. Love and Dean. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta make an impact. I'm trying to think of a good story that makes an impact. Like that kind of like stands up for where I stood up for somebody or whatever. But I've always done this, bro. Like like for instance, bro, when I worked at the gas station, I told y'all that the Brazilian dude was beating up his girlfriend. This is a good example right here. Now, in that moment, this guy was an aggressive guy. This guy came in, he was ready to body slam his girlfriend by the coffee machine. Was I to be like, hey, please don't do that to her? No. Immediately I got in worry mode, like, bro, get the fuck off her. Ran out of the cashier, pushed him off her. And I pushed him off and he got on there with me. He like, man, fuck you. What? I'm like, man, fuck you too. What you trying to do? This is the mode I need to be in that exact moment, brother. I don't need to be in no, hey, my brother, stop. This isn't right. No, this is not the energy that I'm being faced with. My energy is naturally stronger than that energy already because this energy is being brought with the right purpose. That energy is not. That's what I need you to grasp. Because you can't sit there and just observe that shit. Everybody else observe that shit in the moment, except me. Put Shorty behind the counter. Shit, if he would have watched me, he would have watched me. But I would have stood 10 toes, gang. But in that moment, you can't be, no, brother, please. That's not the energy you're facing. You're facing the energy that needs to be dominated with your energy with purpose and intent. You get what I'm saying? You can't come light. You gotta come heavy. You gotta come ready to defend, warrior. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. So it just depends on the person that you're dealing with, the situation. So it's not like you always gonna be on 1,000, but he said that's instant game. You gotta be righteous and do what's right. But that's just called don't be a pussy if someone. It's not even about all of that though. What I'm trying to tell you in that moment is this: I need to have a different energy. Vegeta mode. It can't be Goku, but no one to mind your business too. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. In that moment, there was a lot of males in the store. This girl was about to get body slammed. Dude picked her up from the back like this. So I'm in a cashier, bro. I work with 3 other women. Do you hear me? I'm one of the guys. The other guy, he in the back because he's scared. He's a coward. Dude was kind of big. He wasn't that tall though. He like 5'9", but he's like probably at least 2 something. I'm like 160, but I don't care. At the end of the day, it wasn't about being tough. It's about it wasn't even me acting. It's what I'm trying to tell you. It was someone else acting. It was something else acting because maybe I would have got folded, but I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't because a person who would think about getting folded, wouldn't even came out there. I got bro off of her like, man, let her go. You ain't about to do that in her because he had her like this. He was from one of these. So what I'm trying to tell you, bro, is like that's like a different energy being put into me to handle that. It's not about being tough. It's not about not being pussy. It's about it wasn't me. Some of these moments, it's like you. Funny thing about that situation, I put this on my brother's grave. God in heaven, this is a true story, bro. If I'm lying, I'm dying. That same guy, bro, that I was about to fight for body slamming this guy. You know what he said? He came back a month or two later. I'm in the store. I ain't even recognize dude. Cause when he came, he had like some cut up shirts and shit like that, with his arms out. He came. He's like, "Hey, bro, you remember me?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't even remember you, bro." Cause this how I used to be at the gas station with everybody. I'm like, I don't even remember you, bro. He like, oh man, I just came to say thank you, bro, for stopping me from beating up my girlfriend in the store that one time. I got schizophrenia. Sometimes I don't take my meds, but thank you for stopping that. You telling me that wasn't an impact? Nah, dog. Like I put this on my life. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe some people may not get what I'm saying for real, man. Maybe it's I ain't saying you about to go be Superman and fight every battle. It's just certain battles. It's not. really you acting, but it's not the same relaxed, chill, hey, it's okay energy you're gonna have. It's gonna be a more intense, fiery energy, but it's with a good purpose and intent. It ain't like you just want to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to just make a person feel stupid because they're a douche. You know, like you gotta get it, bro. It's more of a purpose, bro. I bet she still remember you to this day. Yeah, I seen Shorty one time. She was like, "Thank you," like, but it was just like I said, bro. It was a lot of dudes in the store watching this. They said it can be even smaller things though, bro. Don't even get to be a hero. Even yeah, it could be a lot of bro. It's a lot of small things, bro. Like giving a homeless person some money, bro, or some food. It don't have to be a hero situation. It's like you have to impact the world. Your energy impacts the world. The way you, if you have good influence, it impacts the world. But if you just a standstill person, you have no impact. That don't mean you trying to be Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, but maybe you seen a grown dude talking to some girls. I'm like, yo, bro, them girls 15, gang, leave them alone. Oh, I ain't know they was 15. Yeah, they 15. They look 15. I just killed whatever he had his thought. I said that out loud with people on the bus. Like, it don't mean I'm trying to fight this guy. Nah, I think you kind of taking it from a different perspective on like manhood, bro. It has nothing to do with manhood, Dean. It's like there's gonna be certain moments where it's like a different energy is gonna be inside of you to correct the moment, bro. It don't mean you're gonna go fight. It might be a simple speaking of, a simple helping, or whatever it might be. You just never know, but I don't know. I think you kind of taking it different. I don't know. I don't think you kind of grasping what I'm saying, brother. But it's all right, man. Just think about it, man. Think about it throughout your days. You're not going to understand everything right now. It's not about being a bee or nothing, bro. It's about having an impact. You say I'm the most loving dude, but ain't no balance. Nah, it's not even about that, bro. Like some of the situation I tell you, these is like serious situations, bro. It wasn't like I was like, yo, I want to be a tough guy, bro. I thought bro was bigger than me. He could have folded me, but shit, if I would have got folded, at least I got folded for a purpose. Cause the way I think is like, bro, it's different if I go just fight a random guy, bro. It's different. I don't think I'm gonna win that. It's like God not gonna really let me win that, bro. Cause it's like I'm acting illy. That's an ill act. But if I'm fighting somebody defending a domestic abuse situation, it don't matter how tall they are, big they are. Like if God has brought me into that situation, I feel like He's gonna bring me out. You dig what I'm saying? And I've seen this many times. For I ain't gonna hold you. I've been delivered many times. Not to say I'm thinking like I'm just Mr. Invincible. Nobody's invincible, bro. Anybody can be touched. He said at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you're gonna think you gotta do. Simple. Now it's not really about that, man. It's about because I've been in situations where I didn't do anything that I feel like I didn't have to do. It wasn't a moment for me to do anything. You know what I mean? It was just maybe that moment I felt like something else acted. Like what I'm telling you is like my spirit acted, bro. It's like I don't see situations like yeah, I'm Mister Stop every domestic abuse. Nah, it's not like that, gang. He said fire, no man, a real foe, man. Yeah, it's like, bro, it's been. I'm gonna give you my cousin. My cousin had to fight his dad. It doesn't mean my cousin was tough. My cousin had to fight his dad because something made him fight his dad on behalf of his mom. So what I'm trying to tell you is not based on toughness or mirage, bro. It's based on like a calling that comes to you to defend something but with a good intent or purpose. You know what I mean? He said that's what I'm saying. Whatever you meant to be, it will be. It has purpose, whether you see it or not. Yeah. So it's not like you acting out of illness. Like you kind of just it's something else acting for you. He said, nah. At the end of the day, be the guy you wish you would be around for your kid if they was in the same situation. Now that's facts, but you gotta also be smart though. You gotta very much be smart because a lot of people they're armed. So sometimes situations could go left, but I don't think if God puts you in a situation, it's gonna go left. Like randomly, I believe if a random dude tries to come fight you, bro, you're gonna win. Especially if your heart is pure. You said every soul has a different mission here. Now that's facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. And everyone can make an impact if they would like to. You know what I'm saying? Everyone can make an impact. It's up to you. You can influence the people around you see every day, the people you work with, the people you see in your neighborhood, kids. You can influence a lot of people, man. It don't mean you go around fighting people. Maybe that wasn't like the best scenario, but the fact that the guy came and said thank you for doing that made me feel like I wasn't tripping in the situation because bro, it was a lot of males there. It was a lot of males, but then I worked with majority women, gang. You know what I'm saying? They was scared. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause they like, what the heck? Like they seen another woman their size about to get bodied. He said, God put you in a situation, give you glory to God and every outcome to win. Yeah, like I said, God ain't gonna put you in no situation without you winning. I've been in a situation I wasn't even trying to fight. When I say I wasn't even trying to fight, it wasn't normally like me because I didn't get mad. I didn't use profanity. I didn't say F you back. I was laughing. But I still won. And the person that I beat wanted to get a gun. But it never went sideways. But at the end of the day, I wasn't even looking for that situation. I was about to go smoke a wood. Right, imagine you got your wood roll, you about to go smoke. Nah, for real, it's that innocent woman children will always be protected. That's what I'm trying to tell you, gang. Those are the people we fight for. If you gonna go out for one of them. I don't mean go out for like your ex girlfriend, but if you gonna go out for anybody, gang, go out for defending a child or a woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or stand up for a child or a woman. Like he said, what I like to explain is I am not a fighter, but I'm a protector. Nah, none of us are fighters, bro. I would urge none of you guys to fight anyone in the streets. You feel me? Some of these stories that I tell y'all, these are different times when I was working at the gas station, like 2022, 23. These were different times, you know what I mean? Now it's 2026. Those are years and years later. I personally don't even want to fight nobody outside, bro. Not unless it's a real boxing match. You likely to get hurt. You likely to get shot. Nobody gonna tell you that, but it's the truth. So knowing that, you just want to professional matches only. You know what I mean? You know how many people don't try to fight me randomly? I'm just like, nah, bro, you good, bro. I'm good, bro. You got it. Cause it's like, what do I get? Do I get a belt if I win? What do I get? Do I get congratulations? Does somebody come hold me up like, oh, why yes, he took the no, none of that happens, bro. You just put yourself in a situation where you could hurt somebody or they could hurt you. He said that think like this and act like this. Yeah, I mean, they trying to get rid of people like me though, Steph. They want more guys to be, docile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no weapons formed against you shall prosper, bro. Yeah, but they fighting wars though. They not protecting. They protecting assets. What you mean? The boy, hey, Nick sees the ones you talking about. They protecting the assets of the important folks. We don't know why they out there. Yeah, bro. They protecting. They protect because think about this, right? We got mad military, but somehow it be crazy shootings all the time. So where are all these guys that's supposed to be protecting the schools, bro? These are the guys that's supposed to be at the schools. Am I lying? That's why I love y'all, but y'all gotta understand, bro. They're not gonna let me get that big. If they do, they're gonna have to whack. They're gonna whack me in GTA. But I know that already. You know what I'm saying? Because if they come up with a story, y'all gonna change on me. Y'all gonna not fuck with me no more. What y'all think? He said, never give life to the that don't give. Yeah, but bro, they've convinced a lot of guys to give up that life, though, man. I don't want to talk about that because it gets too deep, and it's not really a part of YouTube guidelines, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but at the end of the day, that's how the play is. That's the play. So what I was saying on TR is like not too many people think like this, gang. They think the opposite. Like that's why. Let me tell y'all what I see a lot of on the internet. I always see a lot of dudes beating up women on the internet. Do y'all see that too? I always see that. It might be two girls fighting, and the dude comes out of nowhere. He's punching the girl, bro. But there's other dudes standing there, and I'm looking like, how is this? How is this possible? Even if that's your friend, you gonna let him sit here and punch on a girl? But y'all not gonna talk about that though. Everybody watches these fights and they see this shit, bro. But it shouldn't be normal because there's other guys dead. You know, it's rare though. I see videos where like one dude to jump in on the dude that's punching on the girl. Like, man, don't hit a woman. They're a random dude, but it's rare. So those the guys, man. Like these the guys, and these the guys that be quick to shoot you. But they'll beat up a girl. I'm telling y'all real stuff. Yeah, well, I like to say, God only puts you in situations that glow. He's never trying to put you in the downfall. Now that's facts. There's another dude here to win without trying and stuff. But dude, I see this on the internet all the time. Y'all see this on the internet all the time, bro. I seen a video today. Some dude was two girls was fighting. Apparently, he was fighting the girls. Dude, he beat him up. He supposed to let the girls fight. He start beating up the girl with his girl. Like the girl looking like. I mean, is this girl? Does this girl think that's normal? She's a girl. Yo, yeah. Do y'all get what I'm saying though, bro? She's watching her man help her beat another girl. What's gonna stop him from beating her? It's crazy. This is what they serving up, hot and ready. I'm telling y'all, this is what it's serving up, hot and ready, man. So, in knowing that, it's like, you got to protect the kids and the women, man. You ain't gotta go fight, but you see something ill, you call it out. He said, not only says it's okay to hold me when you're in fear. Nah, man, it's not. I done had a girl punch me, bro. My friend's girlfriend punched me. I had to chin it up. Everybody that was in there, they're like, "Why is man? You should have punched her ass, bro. You should have punched her ass." But it's like I would have punched my homie girl. Now I gotta beat my homie up. I'm not gonna let him win because it's his girl. Like that was gonna ruin our friendship. So I just took it because I'm a man. Like, okay, I ain't bleeding. She ain't knocked me out. Yeah, they be trying to make it like that's the norm. That shit is not normal. Some of the people in the comments was like, "Yo, they need the white bro nose." You know what I mean? Get him out of here. How they let how they let this dude stomp this girl out and this dude's out there. But what I'm saying is like different, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like, but it's like not everybody on this wave, bro. So there's a different wave. You feel me? Only third people. You see how this is okay to hit her back, but nah, you gotta leave that situation. Yeah, I mean, you gotta leave the situation. It's never okay to hit a woman because you can't take it back. Like if a woman try to attack you, gang, you gotta get out of there. There's no point in you being there. You gotta let her cool off. Because as a man, bro, listen, you're naturally stronger than a woman, bro. Unless you got like Brock Lesnar as a girl or some shit. You naturally stronger than a woman, right? So one punch can put her down for real. If you really get mad, like, so why would you even put yourself in a position and really put your hands on her, knowing that you strong? Like, you just gotta get out of here. If that's happened to you, you gotta get out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen a lot of domestic situations where the dude just had to leave the crib. So you don't leave the crib, you just gonna keep getting, attacked and you lose your cool, and then you can't take back putting your hands on your shorty, man, or any shorty. It's a dude, my ex stabbed me. I punched her once and ran. He telling me, I mean, no, listen. I didn't know your ex stabbed you, but hobo psycho. Let me ask you a question. Prior to her stabbing you, how was their environment? You gotta be honest. Because I done seen some real domestic, bro. I'm talking about shorty steady coming for Buddy. People getting in the way. Buddy just gotta leave because it's like she's in rage. You ever seen a woman in rage? She ready to burn everything down, destroy everything, bro. Everyone, especially the person she's really trying to destroy. He said, hey yo, I was just about to ask, what if a woman was about to stab you? You couldn't. I mean, in that situation, I would just try to take the knife, bro. But I wouldn't try to beat her up. If I could take the knife, I'd take the knife. Yeah, I know I'm right because there was warning signs before she stabbed you. You stayed, bro. You stayed trying to talk and argue, and that's not what you supposed to do. This is what a lot of us do. We trying to argue. This person is raging. We gotta peek like, nah, they raging. Like, all right, just cool them, let them cool off. You know what I'm saying? Give them space because ain't nothing gonna come from going back and forth. Especially if you're shorty raging, she might be feeling like I don't know. She could end you right there. If a shorty was trying to stab me, dang, my first moment it's like you gotta be like tactical, de-escalation, take the knife. You know what I'm saying? I might have to wrestle her a little bit, but I'm not gonna punch her. It's called detain. That's like your first method. So it's either punching a woman or dying. What you choosing? I mean, nah, that's tough though. Nah, because it's like think about a kid trying to stab you. What are you doing? If a kid's trying to stab you, what are you doing? You beating them up? He said I was trying to talk her to the situation. She cheated. I wanted to talk about and talk about leaving. They didn't want me to leave, but at that point I should have just jumped out the window. But listen, bro, let me ask you something as a guy. You gotta be real with yourself because I be watching loyalty Jack TV loyalty tests. Shout out to bro. And a lot of the loyalty tests, you know what I see? Exactly what you just typed. These dudes, girls get put on a date with a decoy, bro. They end up cheating or wanting to cheat or smash the decoy. The boyfriend comes down and he's like, "Really? You such a hoe? Come on, you still all the slurs." And he's like, "Why would you do me like this?" In my opinion, can I ask you something? What's the best response a shorty can give you in that situation to make you feel better? Because at that point, I don't know what dudes be trying to hear. Shorty already was fun to bust it open or kiss this guy. You watch it, don't care. I mean, just tell her, look, we booking you a lift. It's a dub. We're done. You asking her why would you do this? It's like, yo, bro, you hurting yourself, man. It's done. It's a done deal. So it's nothing that can be said to you, fam, to make you feel better. Like, oh, you work too much. That's why I cheated. Or you're never home. You don't give me what's gonna make you feel better? Nothing, gang. So what you just typed to me is like, bro, but shorty cheat on you, it's a dub. Cause if you go back, it's a triple dub, double dub. Then he said I do a sleep holder before smashing. Exactly. You could put her in the detainment, take the knife, but there's other ways because if it was a kid, you wouldn't just go crazy, beat up a kid. You would try to disarm him with the knife. He said, I think for me personally, is yeah, you're right. I ain't sorry. I get it. If it's over, was a 2 year relationship, just nothing would have helped cheated with my old best friend. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't gonna give you no closure, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the times guys show signs, right? I don't know about your relationship with shorties, but you had signs within the relationship, bro. You kind of ignored the signs. So when you ignore the signs, God ain't gonna keep showing you signs. He's just gonna drop the bomb. Boom. When the bomb gets dropped, it's like, oh snap. But in that moment, it's like a closure for you for real. Like it's not the best closure, but it's a closure for you. You know what I mean? He said, "You look like Kermit's giving birth." Yo, ass Fuller. What's up, Mike? He said, do you feel like there's a double standard? Though with the domestic abuse, I feel like a man being on a woman takes serious. But a woman, yeah, I mean, it is a double standard, but I feel like a lot of men don't report it, bro. That's why it's a double standard. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of men don't report being abused. Only some, or when it gets crazy out of hand, but it definitely happens. I'm not gonna say there's only one side it happens, bro. But a lot of men, they take that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or they just be like, my shorty kind of crazy. You know what I mean? My shorty kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But that's not normal for your shorty to be beating on you. That means she don't respect you. You supposed to be the protector. If your shorty beating on you, she don't respect you. He said they say love is blind, but dang, I'm that muff. I was Stevie Wonder. It's all good. You saw the signs, but you ignored them. But that's why I said, look, God only gonna send you a few signs, bro. He not gonna be just sending you signs and signs and signs. Nah, God get tired like, yo, bro, you're not picking up what I'm dropping. Bomb drop, boom. Bomb gets dropped. It's like, okay. I did not expect this. Yeah, but that's why I said the issue is the double standard exists because most men that get abused don't talk about it, bro. They don't admit it, they don't report it. And they need to because they can't be in a domestic situation because that's gonna lead to like a suicide, whatever. Like y'all know how it go. M to X, man. He said everyone comes into your life for a reason to teach you something for better or worse. Now that's facts, and people like to hold on to these reasons though, Machine Dean. So like sometimes people be in situations that they know is kind of toxic for them, but they feel like that's all they know. They would rather just stay there, and that's the best for them. You know what I mean? So they hold on. They hold on to like what they used to. But if you're somebody that understands what's normal and what's weird, that don't really apply to you. You see something weird all rip, it's like, oh nah, it's a dog. Like he said, ain't that called trauma bonding? Yeah, a lot of people trauma bond, but I just call it victims linking with victims. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna tell y'all something. I done talked to a few shorties, man, and they told me like the upbringing wasn't the best. So in reality, that steered them to be with toxic people. That's all they know because of their upbringing. So that's definitely trauma bonding. A lot of people trauma bond. He said, I'm so happy I got a bag of Cocoa Puffs. Ain't nothing Fruity Loops. Let's get it. I like Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs. He said she hit my dog with a car though. But listen, that should have been a red flag right there. You hit the dog with a car, what the dog do? But then you standing with a shorty that hit your dog with a car. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't really see nothing, man. Like you gotta open your eyes. That's weird. Why would you the girl that mean if y'all had a kid, what would she do with the kid? Cause the dog like people's dogs like their kid. Especially if y'all a couple. So she hit your kid with a car and then you stay with a shorty like that. I don't know if it was the end course, but you got to be discerning, gang. You could have lost your life. He said, "Where toxic people stay together because they are comfortable in toxicity." Yeah, they got low frequency, bro, so they cannot see nothing higher. You know what I mean? They can't see nothing higher than the frequency they're both on. It's both down here. You know what I mean? He said, but I'm not gonna lie, I eat both. But he said, I'm never forgetting someone who would try to run my dog over. That's crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even talking to you. You try to hurt my dog? What my dog do, man? I should hit your dog after you left. That's even more messed up, bro. That's messed up, bro. You should have took your dog with you. But you just gotta have discernment when you dealing with people, man. Like you can't be so accepting of certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like no disrespectful. I say disrespect, it's like, I had this one shorty, she wasn't really driving and shit like that. But she like every time she get a lift, she'd be complaining. So one day we got into it. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't even driving. You know, I'm getting you helping you get the lift here. What you tripping on? So I'm like, all right, I'm about to get you a lift right now back. She's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, we ain't gonna hang out today. Cause I'm not gonna be getting you a lift. You come in and you bugging. I'm ordering a lift right now. Boom, lift came, she good. But that was the teller. Like I'm not gonna be putting up with whatever that is. I don't really care. Like go back to the crib or do something else. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's nothing lost, bro. But that's the type of like steps you gotta set, because when you so accepting of certain things you don't really rock with, it's like you can't not be accepting of those later. You know what I'm saying? You said that's another thing I hate, bro. People who hurt innocent animals for no reason. But that's demonic, bro. That ain't regular. Hurting an animal for no reason is weird. It's demonic. It's why you want to hurt an animal. Animals are cute things. Like they don't hurt nobody. They just do their thing in nature. But if you want to hurt an animal, you demonic. It's weird. A lot of weird stuff is demonic, bro. I don't know what y'all be thinking. Like anything weird is not godly. It is of darkness. It's of darkness, gang. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta just process that, man. Y'all gonna see a lot of weird people in the world. He said, I think we're supposed to protect nature and the others living here. Yeah, but demonic people don't care about that. They only destroy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, it's like being in the toilet with no toilet paper. Tony, are you good? You might have to use your shirt. He said we wasn't hanging out. She showed up to my house when my dog was in the yard, hit my dog, and drove off, dude. Dang, bro, that's crazy. Did you get arrested? You gotta press charges on that job. She hit your dog, bro. Press charges. How she gonna cheat, get mad, and hit your dog because you don't want to be with her? She's crazy, crazy loony. You know what I mean? Loony, crazy. But he said, you ever heard about guns down, live up? Yeah. If only a lot of people bought into putting the guns down, it could be a better world. Most people have the guns because they cowards, bro. Then when they commit the crime, they don't want to go to jail. Ain't that something? They gotta go fight. It's no guns in jail. Most people are cowards. Brandon, man, you in jail right now. Hold your head up, man. Stay focused, man. Read, work out, 100 burpees, 100 sit-ups. Stay locked in. You feel me? Shout out to Victoria Figueroa. I like that name, Figueroa. It's a Figueroa street out there in Cali. That's y'all street. That's y'all street. Yeah, guards coming back. Duck off. Duck off. I didn't know you got a celly, man. Brandon in there with a celly. He clawed up. My boy in there with that celly. Hey, I'm cranking it live super late for y'all tonight, man. We going on 3 right now. I'm still up. Damn, that's why she act like that. She got rich parents. I'm sorry about that. Psycho, man. Your dog doing good, bro? He said people with guns with switches are more scared in person with a semi. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. The dudes with the guns and switches, they don't even want to fight. Don't even waste time arguing with those guys. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna commit the crime, run from the police, but don't shoot at them though. I'm not urging that. You know, that's what real gangsters do in the movies. But it's all backwards though. So appreciate your life, gang. It's a lot of like people that just want to be tough and shoot up somebody like I shot through. I don't want to use my firearm unless I really got to, bro. Because there's a lot that come with it. I ain't gonna hold you. We not in a third world country where you could just pop somebody and walk home. You're gonna go to court. You're gonna get arrested. You gotta talk about the case. You gotta prove probable cause. It was self defense. Unless you stay in Texas or Florida, I mean, you need a lawyer. It's a lot. And if you pop a person, that's an M. you you don't want to be facing no M for real unless it was a shootout. Like I'm telling you, like if it was a shootout, you good. Like that's more than probable cause. You had to left the Browns off, but you just pop somebody off a fight, bro. It gotta be even if it's a jumping, bro. Like they pass, that's a M. Cause you gotta make the police job tough, bro. They gotta make the other family happy. You gotta get prosecuted. So the line is thin right there because you're gonna have the pressure from the other people. Like he murdered our son. He said there's a saying fighting and killing became a game or no honor seeing how far you can kill as far as away as possible instead of the old days hand in hand. Yeah, that the old days are gone. These dudes will pop you. You know what I'm saying? They'd be scared to go to jail. Maybe they be taking pills, they be hiding, running from the police. So just understand all that fighting stuff is over. You want to fight? Tell somebody, man, hey man, respect, brother. I'm a prize fighter, man. Like you gotta fight me in the gym. Like they be like, what? You scared? You corny? But all right, man, never mind that, bro. I don't street fight though. We gotta go to the gym, put some money up. Cause in the gym, he can't pull out a gun if you packing him in. You can't. If you punch bro in the temple, he passed out for 2 days. Y'all was boxing on the street. That's a attempted M. I'm telling y'all the laws. That's an attempted M. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's mad. Y'all gotta know the statutes. I got a book of statutes of laws in here. I gotta know the laws. He's almost got popped in the public gym and feel like his motherfuckers. I kept running my. You gotta chill. That's why I say you gotta when you out there. People had them things on them. So if it's not real static, bro, you gotta be smooth. Like when I say smooth, it's like it ain't no back and forth for real. Like as men, you gotta understand as men, it ain't like women. Women can be catty with each other and go back and forth. It might never get physical. Women don't really be trying to fight like that unless it's like hood shorties that leg rumbling. You know what I mean? But women typically they just might argue, bro. As men, you can only say a couple things back and forth, like, "Hey, you a B, man. You a A, man. F you, man. F you." After that, it's like y'all got a box, or the person feel like they gotta up the thing on you, like because it ain't like y'all just gonna be talking to each other, bro. Like you gotta get that straight off as a man. You ain't really on that action. You know what I mean? Dub it. You say a couple things and walk off, but even then, it's like you gotta understand. It's only so much you can say before you gotta get scared. Woman can be like, "I don't like you. You don't even have a good outfit." Like they can argue all day, man. They might not squabble, bro. But as a dude, you gotta understand. After a few words, exchanges, serious profanity, squabble, or guns. Nah, I'm being so serious. I'm not even trying to laugh. That's the only solution next. So knowing that is it's like okay, you gotta be smooth. You gotta know what you're getting into, man. Like personally, I don't really like talking to a lot of strangers, bro. I'm quiet outside. He said 99% I agree with you, but I was in the wrong neighborhood one time and heard some dude roasting me, so I said, let's run the ones. A while later, we both put down the equipment and we actually ran the ones. Yeah, that's cool though, but it's rare you just gonna have somebody run the runs, bro. At the end of the day, somebody roasting you, you could roast back, gang. Don't take it personal to where you gotta fight them. Somebody be like, man, button nose ass, YS. I'm like, man, yo, marble top head ass, boy. Boy, I'm about to get on your Jefferson's and Son, Sanford's and Son looking at, boy. Like, you gotta have that part of you. I roast a lot, dude. People would talk trash. You gotta be able to talk trash to them, and they might be more emotional than you think. The people that talk trash, they mad emotional. They can't handle nothing. It's like what you heard. Don't throw glass don't throw stones if you in a glass house. That's how it go, right? I don't know, but they weak, bro. They can't even take jokes. I'm gonna tell y'all this joke. I got a big nose, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got a button nose. I like my nose though. People be like, man, you got a yo fat nose, eh? When I get on TikTok, that's what they be going in on. I'm like, man, I be roasting boy, yo squirrel face, eh? So, long story short, bro, I had a chicken spot at my crib, bro. I told y'all, bro. So I done went in there to get some food, bro. It's a dude in there. He like the owner. I'm only here because I'm charging the phone, but it's got some juice. So he like the owner, bro. He like a Middle Eastern dude. So it was like a dark skinned African girl working in there. Darker than me. She's beautiful. She's not ugly. So I done been in there several times, bro. He be roasting her. And then he'll be laughing with the workers like he and they be laughing as they eat him. But he not funny. Why he roasting the girl who's his worker? So one day I came in, the computer must have been slow. She taking my order. So he came. She's like, hey, the computer's not working. Can you fix it? She's like, oh, you so ugly, you broke the computer. So he said that to her. When he said that to her, I'm like, bro, your nose so big. I could have all the kids in the neighborhood slide off your big nose ass. Nostradamus nose ass. He was quiet. He ain't say nothing back to me. Shorty, you like, no, no, please, please. I'm like, man, this tunnel nose ass motherfucker. Quiet. The workers ain't laughing, but I'm funnier than bro. I'm cooking him. Why he not coming back at me? Because he's weak. Man got a big ass nose. I can go get a flyer and show y'all this man nose. Hook nose ass. Trampoline nose ass. You know what I'm saying? Snout having ass. Alligator now, you feel me? But at the end of the day, yo, Psycho, you gotta have that, bro. You gotta have that, bro. Man, we used to roast all day in middle school, middle school, lunch, breakfast, on the bus after school, at the rec center, everywhere. Like you gotta have that. You feel me? Because there's people that they mad because you probably look fly, look a certain way, look good. So they feel like they gotta talk about you to make themselves look good. But I just cook them really battered up, put them in a fresh room. I had this one girl, this black shorty. She was like the only person I knew that was really a good roaster. But I didn't even know I was working with her girlfriend. which was my coworker. We was like this, so I'm mopping in the gas station. I'm mopping, and she come in. She like, man, why you want to mop? Oh, got water all over. I'm like, damn, shorty, I'm trying to get this joint right. She like, well, yo, old braids having ass. What you think you Lloyd from 2005 looking at? So I'm like, yo, dirty bonnet rocking ass coming in here with some dust bunnies under your head. What you got under there? Take your bonnet off. So we going back and forth. So she like, I fuck with you, man. He gonna lie. Like, I'm like, so you thought I wouldn't cook your ass? She's like, yeah, I ain't know what you was on. I thought you was gonna let me roast you. I'm like, nah, my braids do gotta get done, but I will cook you. Then she went home and she told her girlfriend, she's like, I like dude at the store. Yeah, man, he not just going like that. You know what I mean? He know how to flame back because I used to work in the hood, bro. I done cooked a few people coming in there. Uh-huh. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta have that because it shouldn't just lead to you being emotional and wanting to fight the ones because somebody roasting you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta roast back. He said his whole face come off with that hat. Rod Rigard looking like Franklin. His hat look like Franklin the Turtle. I used to watch Franklin the Turtle, boy. Yo, Franklin the G. He said it was gunning up the pipes on me, so I tucked my way into the fence instead of popping off. Ended up the boys after they just thought they could just judge. Now I know, but you can't be trying to shoot the ones with everybody. You gotta clap back, man. Start clapping back, man. You feel me? All you gotta do is take a look at him up, really to clap back. Franklin was a G. Yo, Brandon, man, I rock with Franklin the Turtle, man. That was my boy. Franklin. Is that how the song went? Franklin. Yo, fish scales. What's up, man? My boy got the construction over there, man. He building the houses. Fish skillet fillet. What's up, man? Psycho, man, get the jokes up, man. You feel me? Get them jokes up. You can't be shooting a fade with everyone. What happened? You would have got packed out, man. They would have never rocked with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on that type of time. You on your Street Fighter mode, like you gotta chill, bro. Imagine you would have been beating bro up. His homies could have jumped your ass. Like you don't know. This is how most fights go. You getting an update. You never know. He said he like Franklin was a field rapper. I don't even think Franklin was trying to be a rapper, man. He was just hustling. Franklin. You know you used to watch Franklin. That probably was your favorite show, bro. You used to wake up what Franklin probably came on like 9 or 10. You know you used to watch Caillou. I'm Caillou. he said, nah, I get what you said. I told you the other day, he look like Arthur. Yeah, you gotta be cooking them if they play with you. I be cooking these mugs. Yeah, man, I be cooking them. I've been roasting forever, bro. I just never like roasting because some people get too sentimental, emotional about. Even though they cracking jokes, you crack joke, they get mad. How dare you crack a joke? You know what I'm saying? Somebody say you look like a dirty highlighter. Ernesto Garcia. Fully. That boy Ernesto Garcia is running his way down to the ring. Oh, everyone's here from Salvador, from Mexico, to support Garcia Ernesto. Hey, I think I could be one of the ring announcers. Huh? Or nah, he said, bro, like the inside of the rotten green bean. Nah, that was a good one. That was a good one though. Cause my head is black. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yo, JBM Fuller. Shout out to that man, JBM. Nothing happened. We just been kicking alive, man. We damn near going on almost 150, man. This is probably one of the longest lives I done did in a while, you heard? Usually I get kind of chopped, too tired at this point, but I'm up right now. I'm juiced up right now. You say, bro, I never like green bean casserole, man. Your wife, she probably gotta be making some heat though. Only green bean casserole I had was my homie Jay's, but he's a culinary chef. He like just try a little bit, man. I only taste a little bit. It's just the texture of it be looking gross to me. He said, "Nah, man. The other day, someone got me good. Told me I look like Mac Miller with the biggest drug addiction problem, no motion." But hey, when somebody gets you good, you take that to the chin, bro. You laugh because it ain't about being manly. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have some good jokes. I done been roasted before, like, you know what I mean? Especially in middle school, like this when I had to learn the ropes. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you just can't be at the table laughing and you ain't clapping, you can't clap back. He said, bro looks like cut open avocado. Hey JBM, somebody already said that neon highlighter your times. He said, ain't nothing wrong with a little oxtail lasagna. That sounds fire, man. That's what you having right now. He said she also be making chitlins. I do not rock with chitlins, man. I'm sorry, brother. Says I don't even like pork like that. Chitlins like a certain part of the pig. I don't know if it's the intestines or something. I don't even eat bacon, man. I'm straight on chitlins, man. If the casserole like that, I might give it a shot. He said I laughed, but I was like, damn, bro, that was a little too accurate. My boy said he donated $100. Get out of here. 310 this city. Bullet! What's up, 310 the city, man? Official welcome, man, on a late night action, man. My boy must have just woke up like, hold on, man, my boy, why is that? Or you was with the dames? Put the dame to sleep. Late night action, catch a live. 310 the city, man. I like that. You gotta crank on that channel, man. Look, man. Only thing all y'all can do for me is get y'all channels busting, man. You know what I mean? If y'all be asking what can we do for YS, get your channel busting, man. Get your channel busting, man. Get your channel busting, man. Post, man. Get your channel up, man. Get focus on posting content. That's what I want all y'all to do for me, man. For real, bro. Please. I want to be able to watch y'all content, bro. I watch Rowdy's video of him going to the ultrasound with his wife. Yeah, man, seeing his baby for the first time, that was fire. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know. Hey, man, YS, here's a link to my video game. Go check that out. Put that in the Discord. You know what I mean? He said I need to get you the ski mask. You can have different varieties, gang. Anybody that need a ski mask, the link is in my bio. I ain't rocking the skis, and y'all can't get them. Y'all can get way more fire skis than what I'm rocking, bro. You feel me? You can get the 5 pack for like less than $2. You know what I mean? JBM, I had to put my girlfriend, my wife to sleep. Dang, double action. He said, you see the San Antonio Spurs, the OKC game one. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough series, bro. But I think the Spurs gonna win. It's like a young team versus another young team. They both got young players. You know what I'm saying? I would say the Spurs just might be a little younger though. You feel me? Times they said, let's not forget, San Antonio Spurs beat OKC in the regular season 3 times out of 4, and SGA missed one of those games. I didn't know that. They say the playoffs is different though, so maybe the Spurs watch them tapes. You know what I mean? Popovich made some adjustments. You say you excited to start, yo. I'm excited that you starting, gang. You starting gets me excited. When Stephanie Nicole starts, it's busting. You feel me? Psycho said I should specify white people that actually season their barbecue chicken that's on the level of oxtail. You one of them. Okay, welcome to the cookout there, Psycho Slash. That's why I said you gotta get cranking on your channel, man. You talking about how you really season it. You can put that in the video like, hey man, it's your boy Psycho, man. I'm in the cookout. The way I'm cooking, I might have to come to the cookout, fool. Check this out. This with the seasons that I put on my steak, man. If you want to have that prime rib steak, man, you ain't even got to go to Applebee's, the steakhouse, man. Just hit up Psycho. Let me break it down for you. Just, have fun with it. Like, you say you don't know how to start. All right, 310 the city. Give me some ideas you've been having, man. We're gonna help you start. He said, what happened to the guy who Got cheated on. Shake my head. He's still here. Psycho's still here. He said he got stuck transforming into a Ninja Turtle. Ninja Turtles. Look at that. He said I did one in the other side of town barbecue. Saw as it was round. He said, yo, I haven't been up today. Is the Wolves in the playoffs? They're out of there, gang. Nah, they got packed up. They got packed up already by OKC, bro. He said, hey, homie, I got some stanky. Yo, bro, what? Get out of here. He said, I got the A1 sauce and your girl figure it out for real. Nah, don't eat at JBM's house. He said, I want to do urban exploring videos. I bet. Perfect. Now, what's the first place you want to show? Give me a couple of options right now. Or give me a couple places you want to show. Give me like 3 places. If I say 310 the city, because your name sounds like you showing the city, gangy. Yeah. You said I had posted from years ago. We not talking about years ago. You starting fresh now. We talking about right now. Give me 3 options right now. Oh, what's exciting that you could show? He said, I am the CEO of racism. Dang, man, that mean you got to fight Chuck the Builder, man. He said, looks like a stone on a fresh patch of grass. He said, bro, oh, hero Jim, freaked out boy, what's up, man? Fully. 310 the city, what we thinking, man? What we thinking, man? I know you got some options. Now, you got spots right now in your city. Your name is 310 the city. What spots in your city that are dope that you haven't showed that you can show? I know you know them right now. I know you know them. He said last time I went to Downey Haunted Asylum. Okay, that's fire. What else can you go to? What else can you go to? Is there like a crib in the woods or like a creepy historic spot? You know what I mean? He said, I want you to post more videos, gang. I don't want you to be on the last video you posted. I want you to be on the new video. I go to the abandoned mall then. You know what I mean? Show them the abandoned mall vlog. You feel me? Hopefully nothing crazy happens in there. But these are things that I see on TikTok that are fire. You gotta go show this abandoned mall. You know what I mean? And then 310 the city. And then take some clips from there and make them shorts. When I say shorts, YouTube shorts. So you're gonna literally, if you make a 7-minute vlog, you take some probably the creepiest part of the mall, clip that into like a minute, 40 seconds, use that as your shorts. You feel me? You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So you post a 7-minute vlog and 2 shorts. You know, every week or maybe 3 times a week, whatever you want, bro. But you need to post every week. You feel me? Start ASAP, 310 to city. Start ASAP, man. Let's go. He said extended do rag, bro. Yo, my daily life. What's up, man? And an old jail in LA, but there's a lot of security around. Hey, you can still go there and be like, yo, man, it's your boy 310 the city, man. I'm at one of them old abandoned jails. I'm gonna break in. Y'all see the guards? Y'all see the guards? Stay tuned, man. We going James Bond mode right now. Let me show y'all how we get in this joint. You know what I mean? Exciting. Come on, man. You in your own movie right now, like that, man. You could even get the Mr. Impossible gear. You feel me? He said, wildest creepy historic spot for me is dunking on some hoops they forced the native kids to live in when they were back in the days. Hey, but you could show that. You could say, man, look, your boy Psycho, this where it started for me on them native hoops, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't play the Ojibwe tribe here, man. All the tribes here, man. They know me, man. Yeah, 310 the city, get into it. You feel me? Get the Mission Impossible fit on. Looking like you really on a super mission, man. And you gonna have so much fun, you gonna be like, man, I gotta do this every time, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, AJ League Free. You said you got the glasses. Mine just look like Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna have everybody with these glasses. We going up. We going up, man. When I drop the site, y'all got sell out, man. Have me shipping, man. He said Stockton, the Sacramento Bay area, yay, area all day, man. Shout out to the Bay, man. Yo, I like how they talking the Bay, man. He said, sheesh, bro. Things made my night. Hey, 310 the city, man. We need to see the city, man. And when you drop them vids, man, link Discord, man. Link Discord because check it out. Here's the best part about me telling y'all to join the Discord, bro. If we get a big following in the Discord, guess what? I'm not the only one watching your video. Other people there are watching your video. It's like I'm creating a system that feeds a system. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not like I'm gonna be the only one posting in Discord. Everybody can post. So click that link on the post. Get your stuff in the Discord. That means Rowdy can check it out. Richard Wilkins can check it out. Other people in there can check it out. He'll ask it, what's up? He said we can post a video on your Discord. You can post a link because unless you get Nitro, the Nitro is like the advanced version. They won't let you post a large file. So you post a link. You be like, yo, this my newest vlog. It's 310 the city. Boom, link. You're not posting it just for YsEats. There's other people in there that can be like, yo, let me check out 310 the city vlog. It's like a system that supports itself. You know what I'm saying? He said, laughing out like you way too accurate. It was the Ojibwe tribes orphanage house. Yeah. I just know about the Ojibwe tribes though, gang. But I had a couple native homies, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's why I said that. He said, you had to hit a pothole so hard that it shook your hard enough that you. Nah, I ain't poop my pants, but I thought my car was about to break. It's mad potholes in my city, boy, craters. Yeah, 310 the city, man. Get to it, man. Y'all get on that Discord, man. Y'all, when y'all start y'all channel journey, you tell everybody, hey, man, please sub up. We there. It's like a community where you just got mad spots, people, eyes on you. And you can utilize that. You don't have to go find the eyes. They're gonna be there in the Discord. So all y'all hit the Discord, man. I'm gonna be posting in there. Y'all can post in there. Y'all can connect with each other in there. It's lit. You feel me? So I'm not just creating a Discord for just me, man. There's people in there right now, and it's beneficial to them. You feel me? So take advantage of that. I'm not gonna hold you. 310 the city, man. I'm excited, bro. Let's get to it. Psycho, I'm excited, bro. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Miss Nicole, I'm gonna give her adequate amount of time because you know she's special, gang. So when she's ready, the time will be right. Get them skis though, man. They in there. Get them skis, man. Go ahead and shop for the skis tonight. There's mad options, bro. You said? He said, yo, you from the Midwest. I mean, it's hearing crazy how accurate you been. You one of my own balls, bro. Nah, bro. I've been in the Midwest, bro. I got family in the Midwest, so I got a lot of native homies though, man. I think Ojibwe tribe is one of the most common tribes known to people who are not, natives. You feel me? But there's more tribes than the Ojibwe tribe. You feel me? So that's just one of the tribes that I hear a lot about. Ojibwe. Yo, this man is crazy. Where my homies, man? Which ones? Yeah, Miss Nicole, you special, man. When the time is right, it's gonna be up. You feel me? When the time is right, one day you just gonna be ready to get to it. You already got supporters. They just waiting for you. Nah, man. Hey, like I said, y'all utilize that Discord link, man. It's like for all of y'all, for all of us. He said they ran out. G, who ran out? They ran out what? He said you should post another link. Oh, the link ran out. The ski mask ran out. No way, bro. When you click on it and say it ran out, what? Nah, are you serious? Yo, Psycho, after the live, I'm gonna repost the Discord link on a post on the channel. You know what I mean? But 310 the city, no, no way, dog. Yo, are you serious? When you click on it, that's just it right now. Nah, I can't believe that, bro. I can't really believe that. He said I needed that 5-pack. Nah, they don't want me to get the skis off. Look. Now I got somebody interested in ski. They don't want me to get the skis off, gang. What? Nah. I gotta get the right link in there. Full ASAP. ASAP. You know what I mean? I can't go out like that, man. I gotta get the links in there. ASAP. Now I got you though, 310 the city. Right when I get off the live, that's what's on my to do list. And I gotta post the Discord link as a post. You know what I mean? Y'all get into them, man. I think the Discord link do expire after like a certain amount of hours. I don't know. So I'm gonna post it. Anybody that's really interested, y'all go get on that, man. And I'm about to post a 5-pack, the new skis, man. I'm posting the skis in there. Get you the 5-pack, 310 the city. I'm posting the Discord. Like I said, the only thing y'all can do for me is get to the Discord link. Said not gonna lie, I was a white guy. I feel more disrespected if I drain some threes on you. Nah, bro. It's a lot of white dudes with shooters, bro. I done played some good white shooters, bro. A lot of white dudes with shooters. Like a lot of the white dudes that was more saucy and finesse and get to lay, they played a lot with black people, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but it depends where they grew up. I used to have this white boy. This white boy was like the coldest white boy at our school. My boy was the ultimate scorer. He could pull up, tray ball, splash. You know what I'm saying? He could go to the rim. He could dunk. And he was a quarterback. You know what I mean? I remember he was like one of the toughest white boy I seen because I used to serve, bro, after school. And one time we was playing this game. Y'all remember Michael Floyd? I don't know when we played Michael Floyd, bro, but we played Michael Floyd and it was like a cold winter, bro. Fool had got hit and he broke his ribs. But he was our top quarterback. They had a backup, but the backup wasn't really like that. Bro was like that. So the coach needed him, bro. So I remember we had halftime. When we go to halftime, that's when the athletic trainer or whatever come check you out. And then I remember we all was sitting there, they was checking him out. Bro was a star though, like so the lady was like, he has 2 broken ribs. And the coach was like, what do you want to do, Em? He's like, just tape it up. Soldier. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, when I taped it up, we won. We almost came back and won the game. But bro had like some type of crazy catch, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He had some type of crazy catch. And then it was like a dub. You know what I'm saying? He took that dub. I think the catch might have made ESPN. No Bush. But Michael Floyd. Y'all know who that is, man. It was like some type of like some type of conference game or something. But he was big at the time. He said I went to Philly one time. I got up 18-19 the game of 20 had enough of me. I know I was from out here to jump me, not gonna lie. Yo, yeah, I mean, you must have been smacking them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got jumped off a ball though, man. Ain't gonna lie. But that's crazy. Yeah, Philly is tough though, man. You gotta be careful in Philly. Philly is tough. Bronx, Brooklyn. Going from there, they just might beat you up just cause. Nah, don't be balling on them too though. He said, "Cash money, no limit." Nah, I'm not changing my name to none of that, man. You feel me? But now, listen, man. I love y'all, man. Let me get some shout outs before I get out of here, yo, Ty Gamer 2010. Shout out to Ty Gamer, man. Shout out to JBM 2094, man. 310 the city, man. Fully, Steph Nicole, Miss Nicole, Fully. We gotta go in here, for some more. My boy Psycho Obo, Fully. Who else we got in here, man? Who else we got in here, man? We got it's out Chocola. I don't know what bro name is. Weirdo. Fully. Nah, hey, yo, who else we got in here, man? We got Acid in here. Shout out to Acid, man. Welcome, Acid, man. AJ Leap Frig. Shout out to EJ, man. Shout out to my man Times 1 8 1 8 8 times in this building, man. Boy! Shout out to the Rodriguez, man, with the roast, man. He was coming through, man. Boy, shout out like the avocado, man. You know what I'm saying? Old hero, my name, Jim. Freaky you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Who else was in here? Make sure I get not that guy pal, man. Your guy Magalu, bro. You know what I mean? Nader, man. Man, it was a lot of people in this show right now, man. But it's mad comments. Feel me? Yeah, I said Stephanie Nicole again. Fully. Y'all know y'all love Steph, man. Hey, Steph, man, what you did to them boys, man? What you did to them boys, yo? You put a spell on them. Steph put a spell on these boys, man. Nah, Miss Nicole, man. I love that they support Miss Nicole, man. Y'all get Miss Nicole to post on her channel, man. Y'all get her, man. Y'all convince her, man. Y'all figure it out. Y'all do something, gang. Do something, guys. But nah, man, look, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. It's always special with y'all. We talked about a lot tonight, bro. You feel me? A lot was said. Just think about it. You know, I wasn't trying to say y'all gotta go out there and be superheroes and fight everyone, nah, bro. But once y'all go out there and y'all do have the sense to make a difference or impact, you know, don't be too scared, man. You feel me? Y'all all sleep good. We definitely gonna run it back now. I ain't gonna forget. I gotta do Discord link, new ski link. I got y'all. You know what I mean? He said, Mars. Good name from LA, man. I got y'all. So he said, like, ghetto veggie tail. Raji God. That boy still going ham. Yeah, man, he not letting up. He said, change the battery in the smoke detector. Nah, I ain't heard of smoke detector yet. Fully! Hey, boy, I love y'all, man. I wish I could just stay on here with y'all all night, but I do gotta catch some Z's, brush my teeth, but I still gotta post this link, man. Y'all sleep good, man. Everybody crank on their channels, B, please. That's all your boy really want from y'all. Y'all know I love Rodrigo, man. I love you, bro. You was banking me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take off the green ski now, looking at. And like that, I'm